because Rick and damn Duper talk way too goddamn much.
Went a little weird this time, huh? I think we were a little mistimed on the YouTubes.
Yeah, your face is weird.
It's okay.
In all fairness, you said 3, 2, 1 countdown, and I never saw you actually hold your fingers up.
Yes. No, because it did it in the stream.
We didn't see it.
I'll show. Okay, well, fuck it. Next time I'll let you guys know.
Behind the scenes action. Woo! Yeah!
What's going on, ladies?
Hello to those that are watching the live stream. I see some notes here. Already, someone asked, did someone massage Art's ass? He's been butthurt and missing shows, but he's on today.
Yeah, Sheila did.
We try to take care of him.
She rubbed my butt. She's been making fun of me because my ass is like it's like non-existent and it like, fits in the palm of her hand.
Your ass does?
You have a non-existent ass?
I have a non-existent ass. It's like,
you posted a video that said titties cannot make up for a lack of ass, but ass can make up for a lack of titties.
Correct.
Nope.
Why don't you abide by your own fucking rules?
Because like no matter how many squats I do, it just gets harder. It doesn't grow.
You do squats?
That's what my wife found out about me too.
Yeah, it doesn't get any bigger. Like that only applies to women. You know, the more squats women do, it gets more plump and round, and you can just bounce a quarter off of it. But a nice plump ass on a girl with no boobs, I'm in like Flynn. What do you think I married her?
All right.
Okay. All right. Intimate hour with Art now.
We do a GoFundMe. We do GoFundMe so we get Art an ass.
Yes.
Yes. GoFundMe for Art's ass.
We only need to raise like $3,000 because we'll just take him to TJ, right?
Yeah, we'll go to TJ and give me a Brazilian butt lift.
There you go.
Hi, Josh.
I've never seen an ass on an Ewok either, so I guess that makes sense.
Yeah, it's like a bear, dude. It's
just straight.
Bears have asses. Have you not seen the badunkadunks on like a grizzly?
No, tell us more, Rick.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know what the first thing is you look at when a bear's nearby.
Are you allowed
to
back to the zoo?
I'm looking for dumps. You know,
the dump.
I'm looking. If I see a bear, I'm looking. I hope this motherfucker doesn't kill me.
Hello, Robert used them.
Hi, Robert used them.
For us to say hi to him.
Poof.
We got some people in the chat tonight. It's going crazy, right? Why did she marry you? No hair equals too much testosterone.
No hair equals too much testosterone. Oh, because he's bald?
Why do we still let him in the chat room?
I don't know.
He's our admin for that too. Did you know?
Yeah, he's our admin. He keeps the bots out.
Yeah,
he did a shitty job last week. I'll say that.
Who keeps him out? Well, I'm an admin too. I can kick him out. Hold on.
Kick him out?
I'm not gonna kick him out.
Oh,
I'm just gonna
have like a dozen listeners.
I'm just gonna squirt him with a water bottle. Like,
good idea.
Man, Mr. Kitty.
Hello, Dustin. You're awfully quiet.
Just start laying tinfoil out everywhere, and he'll just avoid the area.
And cucumbers.
Cucumbers. Yep. Does that actually work?
What?
Yeah.
Scare the cats?
Yeah. Yeah, they don't like the feel of the tinfoil. I guess I don't know.
I'm asking about the cucumber.
Oh yeah, they think it's a snake.
What?
Yeah, they see the long green cucumber and they think it's a snake.
Yeah, so does my wife.
Okay then.
or alien cock. I don't know.
So does my wife. I don't know. I'm gonna just keep saying that now. That's my thing.
So does my wife.
So does my wife. Duper.
Yeah. What's up, guys?
There you are.
He's on.
Oh shit, we can hear Duper now.
Yeah, it's weird. It's crazy.
He went and got a new microphone. This is his 5th microphone since we started.
And look at that. His lips are actually kind of close to it, so we can hear him.
It's amazing that you keep better track of it than I do, because I had no idea. I just had to retract.
You're like
I only know this because I can't hear that shit.
Yeah, I've spent quite a bit of money on mics.
I believe they like to be called Michaels.
Yeah, mine and Rick's $40 microphones work fantastic.
Yeah,
they're doing fantastic. I think actually Greg's got the same one too.
Do you, Greg?
I do. I don't know where it is, but I know I have it somewhere.
No. Yeah. Look. Greg's using the exact same mic I have right now.
Yeah. I have the exact same mic too.
I don't do research. Fantastic. Rick and Lee go, hey, go check this out. And I go, okay, but.
That's what I did.
Yeah.
I still have the mic that I got from Lee. That one's working just fine too.
I had so many microphone problems that I got to the point of like I Google searched what does Joe Rogan use and so.
So you spent Rogan money on mics?
Almost, yeah.
Damn,
yeah.
Duper balling out of control over here.
Yeah.
I guess
bit crazy.
Leaves you with a little extra money in their pocket.
Just keep throwing money at it, dude. Something will fix eventually.
Yes,
that's right. That's right.
That's what I'm doing with my body.
Oh.
Yeah.
How's that working out for you?
Yeah, right. Are you turning your body into Joe Rogan? Is that what you're saying?
Yes.
Oh.
Bald and obnoxious.
Speaking
Are
of
you
body,
taking jujitsu?
And you
What
got the
happened to that
obnoxious
body?
part down.
Are you learning to wrestle men?
What was his name? Usman?
Maro Usman. Yeah, dude. Insane. Am I the only one who saw that fight this weekend?
Yeah,
by the way?
I think you're the only one that cares.
Yeah.
No,
yeah.
dude, I care. I just don't have any friends that would invite me over to watch the fight.
Yeah, you didn't live stream it for us like last time.
Yeah,
it's not like there was like anybody nearby, or at least within a half an hour drive that could invite you over or some shit.
Yeah,
You
I
know,
know.
it's crazy.
I was
'Cause Greg was really
Inflation.
good about before. He used to grab the pay-per-views,
Inflation.
and then he would stream the pay-per-views
I would.
to us so that we could pirate it.
I don't
about
think we're
8
allowed
times.
to say that.
Pirate. Yarr.
Arr. Yo ho. No, I never pirated
Legal
anything,
shit.
Rick. I don't want to misconstrue the fans. I don't do any illegal activity.
Right, yeah, no,
I'm a
100%.
straightforward guy. But anyway, so yeah, Kamaru Usman, right? So let's talk about this kid real quick. Probably one of the greatest of all time MMA fighters of all
How come
time.
I've never heard of him?
Because
I've
you
never heard of
don't
him.
watch UFC, and I
But I
keep
know who
telling you to
Conor
watch
McGregor
it.
is.
So
I know Conor McGregor.
I know Joe Rogan.
I know Brock Lesnar.
Joe Rogan didn't fight.
Is Brock Lesnar one of the greatest of all time?
No.
I know
But I
Ken
know his
Shamrock.
name.
So check this guy out. He
I know
had
Royce
prior
Gracie.
to this weekend, he fought Leon Edwards, right? He fought Leon Edwards back in 2015.
I like
whooped
that
his
name.
ass.
Leon.
And then
buy you a fish sandwich.
this fight card was the rematch, right? Usman versus Edwards too. Kamaru Usman going into this fight was 20-1. Only lost once, and that was in his second bout in the UFC, which is crazy. He got the belt a couple years later, had 7 successful title defenses. Think about that. 7 title defenses, bro. Like, just think about how hard that is. This is WWE, bro. You know?
Yeah, is that a lot or no? Because I know Goldberg went undefeated for like 160 matches.
Well, let's not talk about how. I was going to throw out Undertaker actually had not lost at WrestleMania in 20 years. So
He lost
Yeah.
to
Where
Brock
you at?
Lesnar, though, didn't
Where
he?
you at, bro?
again,
that was-
Brock Lesnar. So he must
Yeah.
be the greatest of all time.
Go Brock Lesnar.
Oh, Brock Lesnar's a turd. Anyway, Leon Edwards. So Leon Edwards won round 1. So in UFC,
Leroy Edwards. That's how he should come into every fight. Leroy.
only a
Oh,
few
shit,
people are
we
going to
just
get
won
it.
in there.
Night. I feel like tonight's one of those nights where Greg's going to get pissed off again.
No, not at all. No, I
Cancel
talked
the show right now.
I talked about how, there's not a larger group of assholes anywhere in the world than on this podcast. So I've adapted to that. I'm good.
Have you though? Have you?
All right, so
I
tell
have.
us what happened with
So anyway,
Leon.
Leon Edwards, right? I think he had 11 fight win streak since his loss to Usman back in, I think, 2015. Won the first round. He was the only person to actually take Kamaru Usman down in the past 13 fights that Kamaru Usman's, been in. So
Can we just be
you
real here?
can't
His name
take
is Camaro.
Kamaru Usman. He's Nigerian. The Nigerian
Camaro?
Nightmare.
Kamaru
He's
Usman?
Camaro.
Kamaru Usman.
So
Kamaru Usman. USMAN.
I'm gonna call him Z28 for just.
I'm gonna call him IROC.
Yeah, I'm gonna call him hard like a rock.
Wow. There's so many. Wow. I would hate to
Can I
see
just
what
call
you
him
guys
Pussy
actually
Wagon?
call me. But anyway. So Leon
Soft-
Edwards.
soft like a pillow.
I call you straight Kush.
Duck feather beds only though.
I still got feathers in my backyard.
You're never getting rid of those, man.
I'm
Yeah.
never gonna get rid of those.
So anyway, so Leon Edwards wins the first round, which is just like, insane because that just doesn't happen. Then the other 3.5 rounds. Kamaru Usman's just whooping his ass, right? Taking it to him. 5th round, 4 minutes in, Kamaru Usman's whooping his ass. He just needed to survive 1 minute, and he would have won this bout, right, by decision, right? But out of nowhere, and even like everybody, all the commentators, everybody was like, yeah, Leon Edwards is done. Like Daniel Cormier, who was a commentator besides Joe Rogan, was like, dude, we were writing his obituary. He was fucking done in this fight. And then in the last minute, the last fucking minute of the entire fight, this happens. So, Lee, can you show it? Hopefully it works.
It's already playing.
You may have to replay it again.
You
but
may
look
have
at
to
this
replay it
fucking.
again.
Your face may have to replay it again.
So he
So
kicked
anyway-
him in the shoulder.
No, head kick, dude. Fucking last minute in the round. Fucking he feints with a right.
Because it looked like it just kicked him in the shoulder.
Dude, it happened so quick. I missed it originally. I just saw Usman on the ground. I was like, holy shit.
Did he just straight unblock him?
He feinted with the right.
Oh,
Usman went down to his right side, and then he just fucking leg kicked him out of nowhere and just knocked him out. This is the only time Kamaru Usman has ever been knocked out in his pro career, which is just insane. So
He took a dive.
Well, for the record, Brock Lesnar and what was that? WrestleMania 20, WrestleMania 30.
Withomania?
That was the only time that the Undertaker had lost.
Withomania?
WrestleMania.
What?
WrestleMania?
Do any of you guys watch WWE?
No.
Sort of. I mean, I
currently
follow
or
the background of it.
before?
Yeah, currently.
I don't-
We all
I don't
know
get-
that we watched it in years past.
I don't get that channel.
It's on Peacock.
It's on
It's for
Peacock.
free. Yeah, they're not
Exactly.
like Discovery Plus where they're like canceling everything.
Yeah, exactly. Well, we should talk about that tonight, I think, but I don't want to talk about it yet.
Yeah. So anyway, so that was just insane, man. The Kamaru Usman loss, I was like, holy shit. It was crazy because it goes to show like anything can happen in MMA or boxing or
I agree.
whatever.
Like,
you know?
any kind of martial combat fight competition, anything could happen. It just takes like one swift kick to the
That's
face.
it. And that kick was fucking nasty, man.
It did
Like,
look pretty brutal. Now that
it
I get to
was-
see it, I hadn't seen it yet. That was I wouldn't take that kick.
Yeah. And dude, yeah. So anyway, so Usman's already talking about rematches, and Leon Edwards is the first Jamaican-born UFC champion.
Job.
But he resides out of England, and Dana White's like, yeah, let's do this rematch at Wembley Stadium, which would
Did he
just
bobsled
be
there?
insane.
Did he bobsled there?
Bobsled team.
No, he's like on the Jamaican cricket team because he's from England. I don't know. I don't know how that works.
Does Jamaica have a cricket team, Rick? I don't know.
Do they?
I
I
do.
mean, they should. They're part of the Commonwealth, right?
Maybe.
Come on, let's hear the typing, Rick. Look it up.
All right, I'm going.
I'll tell you right now, Jamaica was founded in the year 1642.
Is Jamaica part of the Commonwealth? It actually pops up. Yes, it is. So they would have a cricket team.
Well, I think we just got an update. Roman Reigns is going to fight the Undertaker in WrestleMania 33. Undertaker's still fighting?
Wow, I thought he retired.
I didn't know that guy was still alive.
I thought he
Yeah.
retired. Yeah.
I thought
Oh.
he was like,
Yeah.
That's dope. So there is a national cricket team. Guess what their 3-letter acronym is?
Ass.
No, it's JAM, like jam. So
Mm.
everywhere you look,
Nice.
it's just like jam.
nice.
They're pretty dope. Jamaica national cricket team. They're the
Okay.
Jamaica Scorpions. That's officially what they're known as.
That's badass.
Oh, they have scorpions in Jamaica?
Yeah, but cricket's such a bitch sport. So, I mean, like, I don't understand. Maybe it's just because I don't understand. Who fucking understands cricket? Has anybody ever tried it?
No.
I would assume people from England and India because
I
they're
meant on
into
this
that fucking shit.
podcast.
I
Oh
agree.
no,
Cricket.
I don't.
Well,
I think it's a cheap. I know it was before baseball, but it looks like a cheap knockoff of baseball.
Nah, it
Well,
looks
I
like
mean-
mini golf.
Yeah, it's
like-
weird, and it's like a hard ass ball that you bounce in front of them. And
yeah, it's like a one of those like playing
And then
polo.
You got to hit it through those little like wires, right?
croquet.
Yeah,
Is that-
like a croquet
Croquet?
ball. Yeah, croquet ball, croquet and Tubbs ball.
Oh, is that
Yeah,
not
I
the
don't
same thing?
understand.
No.
I don't know, dude.
Hmm.
We're
Is it?
free living Americans. We're not part of the Commonwealth.
Do
We
they
don't know what
do
the
they use
Commonwealth-
wiffle balls and wiffle ball bats in cricket, Rick?
I hope so.
I did it like this. I did it like that.
It's the only way Rick can get home runs.
With a
shuttlecock.
wiffle ball bat. I use a softball bat. I play softball.
It's
Home
lemon.
run.
Hmm.
I don't know.
Hmm.
So
That
what is
shit's
this?
corked.
The match he beat Undertaker. It was Roman Reigns versus Undertaker. We were very wrong. Thank you, Winter Hale. We have a fan.
Oh.
I've never.
Oh wow!
Winter.
Yeah, Winter,
Yeah,
you're
I
awesome.
know.
You always coming in the clutch.
She's always on, coming in,
she's
coming
about
in
to
the
earn
chat
herself a
hot like
Cockasaurus.
fire.
You're more accurate than Rick is. We all know that.
As soon as we get a branded Cockasaurus, one of our actual merch,
Mm.
we might have to send her some merch.
And we're about to have a lot of Cockasauruses.
She's
so
doing a good job.
Get ready.
All the Cockasaurus.
Why?
Yeah,
Look
Why?
out,
because we're
Palmdale
actually working on
Boulevard.
this right now.
Just gonna.
We've been working on manufacturing
It's
our
gonna be a
own.
gangbang of Cockasauruses.
Yeah, it's gonna be just everywhere. It's just a fucking sea of dicks.
I,
It's gonna be insane.
My goal now on the show is just to make Duper brutally uncomfortable.
I hate our branding department. Like,
No, it's
You love
the
the
best.
Cockasaurus.
It's
You
the
got so
best.
excited when we started selling them.
well, I don't even know where it is
Why did you put away the Cockasaurus?
Yeah, why'd you put away the Cockasaurus?
because
All
I
right.
have a 3-year-old running
You
around.
see
the
that
house.
blue one? You see it above my head? It's right there. It's above
I'll
me.
try
all
to
the
Sheila
time.
bring me mine.
And then Shirley, when she knitted us the giant cock, it's right behind
Yeah,
that. Too. I always have that.
Yeah.
Did I tell you guys the story about the giant Cockasaurus thing? The knit cock.
That was just a penis.
Okay, so the giant penis.
That's a knitted penis to you.
You
When
cuddle
I-
it every night for comfort.
Well, when I had the podcast studio down in the garage, I had it behind me, and I had the Cockasaurus, and then I had the knit cock. It was all right there, and so one day my daughter decides to come out and join me out there, and then she grabs this giant knit cock, and she's holding on to it, and she holds it and she hugs it, and she says, "Daddy, what is this?"
God, I
And I
want to
said-
send you to your safe space so bad right now.
I said,
do
said-
it. Lee. Do
I
it.
said,
No.
"What? That's
I won't.
I said that's a stuffed animal, and we're gonna put that away."
Yeah,
And
it
she
is.
goes,
It's a trouser snake. Leave it alone.
No.
Curious,
Oh.
is this why you're so sensitive now?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Did-
Did
yeah.
it traumatize
Did
you
she
and
give
how
it a Did she give it a pet name like Johnson or Willie or
No,
something like that?
I don't want her
Leon
writing.
Edwards?
I don't need her writing
Richard.
diaries about me in the
Richard.
future, like Ashley. So
It's gonna be amazing.
I think we need to make a 3D Buddy Jesus for him.
you guys want to talk about some more uncomfortable situations?
Is it Buddy Jesus?
Is
No.
it Buddy Jesus?
According to the Telegraph in the UK, pet hamsters belonging to monkeypox patients should be isolated or killed, says health chiefs. So the question really is, how are the hamsters getting monkeypox?
You,
I mean, that's
exactly how. They're
Wow.
not,
Ask
fucking, they're not
Richard Gere.
euthanizing the dogs. You know what's going on.
no. Please explain it to me, Rick.
Yeah. So like, I learned about this back in the day because Richard Gere, he was a famous actor at one point. But he used to
Oh,
do
I bet you
gerbils,
learned about it. All right.
right? And he would just stick them in his ass. That's what they were doing at the time. Him and his buddies.
And Rick, what is the purpose of that?
Well, at the time they didn't have the possibility. See, what happened was his group of friends were really bored one time, and they didn't have a chance to like start a podcast or have an outlet to get whatever.
So wait.
they have. So
Let's
they
pause
decided,
right-
I'm gonna
let's
go
pause
buy some
right here.
hamsters and guinea pigs, and I'm gonna start sticking them up my ass, and that's what happened with Richard Gere. And then it was a trend that caught on, and now, yeah, if you have monkeypox, you probably stuck the gerbil in your ass, and you're gonna have to euthanize it.
So what
So
you're
if
saying
we
that
had-
was just
if-
all male pent up frustration.
If we had not
100%.
If we had not started this podcast, Rick would be sticking hamsters and gerbils
I
up his
think we
ass.
might all.
That's
be.
what it
less
sounds
than
like.
what he just
Had we
said.
not started this podcast, we all would have been like, we just would have been fleshlights and gerbils, dude. Fleshlights and gerbils for the whole group here. That's what would have happened.
The whole
I'm down with the flashlight, but I don't know about a gerbil, man.
I'm not putting a gerbil in my ass.
I'm not putting anything in my ass.
all the
You are a fucking liar.
So far, there's been
'Cause
90
he's
cases.
blowing on something that could easily peg him. Look at that.
I like
Yeah,
how
yeah,
like
again.
all the
Look at
ER nurses in the valley know Rick by name. They're like, "Oh, Rick's in the ER again.
Oh,
yeah,
he's
there's another
back.
gerbil on his ass, huh?"
I'll
I
go
gotta
get
get-
something.
better
That's a
get the
squirrely one
veterinarian
again.
involved.
Have you met my wife? That would never happen.
Hmm.
Nothing's
Mm.
going on my ass before my wife is. I know that. It's
Whoa.
a weird.
Whoa,
Wait,
whoa, whoa, whoa,
wait,
whoa,
wait.
whoa,
I'll tell you this.
whoa, whoa.
My
gotta-
wife
Whoa.
is
We
on a
gotta-
mission because okay, so you know how like I've always worked for the butt stuff, right? In 18
Yeah, yes.
years.
It's been
And I've
over
never gotten
almost
the
2
butt
decades.
stuff because I'm a man and it's just a thing. She's like absolutely fucking not. And I'm like, all right, what's it gonna take? What's it gonna take for one day for us to just explore another part of each other's body?
And she
Right.
said a
And
gerbil?
she said, I got to go first. And I was like, whoa. And she's like, yeah, I got to go first. I got to peg you first. And I'm like, all right, well, I'm never going to get butt stuff. And that's kind of how that
But
conversation
what if she
ended.
pegs you with like your actual size?
Sure, I wouldn't feel. I told her that too. I was like,
There
you're not
we
gonna
go.
feel a thing.
There we
You're
go.
gonna be fine. It'll be fine.
It should happen on International Women's Day too.
She's probably taking shits bigger than I mean, like it's fine.
It'll feel like duck feathers. That's all.
You and the duck feathers.
I know. Sorry. So Rick, so I already know what I'm getting duped for Christmas. Now I think I know what I'm gonna get you for
Well,
Christmas.
you knew what I was getting duper for Christmas, right?
Yes, I think we all did. I
And
think
he
it's
said
a bad
he wants
idea.
to throw it away.
Yes,
I am gonna
so-
throw it away. It's gonna get washed up just like that sex doll in that meme.
I have this feeling you're only gonna throw it away once you filled it.
There is a
You know you
meme.
can wash them. You can empty it. They're not disposable.
There's a meme right now on the internet where this woman's laying on the side of the beach and people thought it was a dead body, and what it turned out to be was a sex doll from Japan, I believe. And so like,
Was
it
it
really scared the shit out of me.
Dupers?
Yeah,
So-
did they do DNA swabs?
Oh,
So
jeez.
yeah, if you guys send me flashlights, those are gonna end up in the same place as that sex doll.
That's
But,
just
I mean-
polluting, Duper. That's just
Yeah.
that's
Lee, I'm sending you the link for that right
Oh.
now. I got you.
So do you guys think it'd be a
Yeah,
good
yeah.
idea to send Rick and his wife a gerbil for Christmas?
Dude,
Do I have
don't
to
need
like
another
get
pet
a?
in this house.
Do I need to get it like a cage with bedding and stuff like that? I don't know.
It's just gonna die when it goes in Rick's
Yeah,
ass.
it's already got a home.
Plenty of bedding.
Be like walking the thin green mile or whatever they call it. You know.
That'd
There
be a
it
long
is.
brown
You
mile.
brought it up.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I don't know if I'd necessarily want a real gerbil.
Oh, you want a fake gerbil though? I'm sure I can make that happen too. It's probably cheaper.
Oh yeah.
I mean, we know a guy with a 3D printer. He could probably make one for you.
Duper,
Look,
if
they
we
you
spent
one.
500 pounds on a luxury sex doll for you, would you also throw that out?
Yeah.
500 pounds. What is that?
Are you
with
just saying that
inflation?
publicly and secretly you're like, please?
No, it's weird, man. It's too weird.
Mm.
I don't understand.
Lee's questioning it, but no, it's like I almost feel like to get into that kind of stuff, you have to
Ooh,
be
what's
into
going on
like
with Jen Psaki?
like into that what is it called when you fuck dead people?
Necrophilia?
Yes. I feel like it would be very similar to that.
What if it- okay.
Duper, why are you pretending like you didn't know that word?
Because I didn't. I could remember the word.
He couldn't say it. That's why he asked us.
He's all,
So Lee, can Japanese sex dolls get pregnant?
Yes.
They can.
Oh yeah.
Well,
Is it-
for Lee.
Yeah, for Lee they can.
It
I mean,
depends on
there's
the,
stuff.
the potency.
I mean, you got the goods. We all know that.
Well,
Speaking
I'm
of
pretty sure the
which,
way that
when-
works is if Lee fucks a sex doll and then a man who identifies as a woman fucks that same sex doll, then that man woman could become pregnant.
Lee, I have a question.
Wow.
You know, speaking of that shit, did you see that in Japan, a transgender woman, right, unfroze her semen to have a baby with her partner,
Wow.
and a Japan court ruled that she cannot legally be the parent of that child, and they took the child away.
Why?
What?
Because it's something about, for some reason in Japan, once you transition, you can no longer be a parent or some shit.
Oh. Oh. So
Alright.
what if, going back to the sex doll thing, what if you dressed it up and you treated it like Weekend at Bernie's? Would that work? I mean, we're really showing our age there, but
It's still
yeah, look
basically
it
a
up.
dead character, right? I mean,
But
it's
instead of like faking that it's alive, you just fuck
Yeah.
it.
it's weird, man.
I mean, Bernie got laid, if I remember correctly, in the movie, right?
Did he?
Yeah.
He did.
Yeah.
Holy
I
he
don't
did.
remember. I haven't watched it.
That
did
movie's
everything
dark,
work?
dude.
Was
Huh?
there a part 2 also?
Yeah, there
Yeah.
was like
Yeah.
3 of them.
No one wastes their time with the sequels, though. I mean, Weekend at Bernie's, yeah.
So I want to transition into something that's fun.
Oh, you want to transition, huh?
Oh, okay.
They just,
anybody ever
just don't
seen
go to
the
Japan,
Finnish
they'll take
Prime
Sam
Minister?
away.
Finnish Prime Minister Sanna Marin. Has anybody seen her?
Yeah, but I know about. She's cute. She's cute.
She's pretty damn hot.
She's
Yeah.
36
Prime
years
Minister?
old.
Talk about
Yeah.
her party night.
Yeah.
Well, it's
She,
not a party night. The problem with this broad, yeah, I said broad. All right, is that
Did you bring the
she's
link
doing?
up? I brought you something.
The problem with this gash,
It's not
God
just a,
damn you.
It's not an
There's a
occasional
picture there,
thing
you
for
can
her.
see her partying.
Like she parties a lot. Like
She's
she's
36 and good
yeah,
looking.
dude. And 36 is like too old for the club, man. Like
No, it
20.
ain't.
Yes,
Not
it
when you're a
is.
girl. You
Yeah,
can
no,
be
when
like
you're a
70
girl,
going
wow.
to the club if you're a woman.
If
It's
you're
still
hot
getting a hit on.
and you're a girl, you can still go in until you're like 45.
Yeah, man.
If you got the energy for it.
They're called cougars.
Look, I'm just gonna throw it
Yeah.
out there. She's a good looking
cougar.
lady, and she could probably do that at 36 years old.
But
That's
not
okay.
as the prime minister. Here's the issue with her doing that as the prime minister, is
Okay.
that
Well, Lee, bring her up. I want to see what this chick looks like.
Oh, she's cute.
Goodness.
she's definitely good looking.
Yeah, Lee,
uh,
scroll down about halfway through.
hates
You'll
us.
see her at the press conference.
But
she
Oh, do you
drunk?
have a link?
yeah,
for
yeah.
it?
I mean,
I put a
she,
link in Zen.
there's videos of her around people who were talking about drugs and things of that sort. So
But she tested
there's-
negative for drugs. She was clean.
There's rumors of drug use. There's rumors of alcoholism. The
Oh.
issue that arises with this is that, and she kind of downplayed everything. Her excuse was that she's a human and she likes to do human things.
I like to
The-
do human things.
That's like something an alien would say.
Yeah, I know it's fucking
That's something
stupid.
Elon Musk
Yeah.
would say.
It's
I-
the dumbest
I-
thing.
Are the men in
I'm
black?
a
I-
human.
I do human
beings.
things. I'm prime minister, but I do human things. But the issue is that okay, what if they're near Russia, right? I think they border Russia. So what if they actually
scroll
were
down more, Lee.
invaded? What if there is a huge issue?
There you go.
Is she going to be in the mental capacity to deal with that situation?
If she's like drunk.
Yeah.
Well, I mean,
Maybe
Well-
she'll just pour Putin a shot and
I've
call
made
it a
it
day.
go down a little bit more. Lee. There's another really.
If
good
I shared a
picture
border
right
with
there.
Russia, I'd probably be drunk too.
I'd want to invade that
Yeah,
ass.
there you go, right there.
Mm.
You can see she seems like a very respectable woman. I mean, obviously she became prime minister, man.
So
who
Makes her
parties-
respectable?
I'm just saying that she. I mean,
So wait. So becoming prime minister makes you respectable. So help me out with this, Rick. So under that logic, you're saying Trump was a respectable human being.
Didn't you say that we have to
Wasn't prime
respect him because
minister.
he
I
was
was going to say,
president?
was he a prime minister?
He was Trump was not a prime
Equivalent.
minister. No.
No.
Shut up, Greg.
Actually, no.
It's an
Trump
Greg,
equivalent.
shut up.
held a higher position than prime
Yeah.
minister because president is the highest position in the land.
Are you sure
Now,
it's not
it-
dictator? Or
We don't
like
fuck around with that
czar,
prime minister shit.
Or
He's the president of the United States, which is the most powerful
Motherfucker.
country in the world.
God damn
Albert
it,
made a
right.
good point. A president can pay off a porn star, but Allah forbid a young woman have fun with her friends. Honestly, I don't have a problem with her going out and partying and blowing off some steam, other than maybe the security aspect of it. I'd be worried
Rick
about
doesn't
that.
care what any woman does as long as she's hot. And like, oh, this
That
chick
is
like
true.
killed
No, I
five
mean, I don't give
people.
a shit.
Oh, but
She's
she's
living her
hot.
fucking life.
Does she
And
do
she
wet
went out
stuff?
to a club. That's like
If-
killing somebody.
damn.
If that was Rosario Dawson out there, he would have been like, "Oh, this is fucking disgusting." Get her ass on a stable.
It's the only place you would see her.
So, Duper,
Maybe
who
a
parties
rodeo.
harder, this Finnish PM or AOC?
Hunter Biden.
That's not Coke.
Easily the Finnish PM is hotter.
Then
Nothing-
AOC.
nothing-
I didn't ask who
Oh,
was
yeah.
hotter. I asked who partied harder.
Oh, partied hotter. I thought you said
AOC
hotter.
doesn't really have any allegations about being
Who's
out
AOC?
partying.
That would
Alexander
be,
Ocasio
Anna
Cortez.
Ocasio,
I love you so much for asking that question. Like that's cool.
Josh is like, yeah, I don't give a fuck. No, but
no.
AOC was partying in Miami during COVID, right? Or
She was on
something like that.
vacation. She was on vacation with her boyfriend, and that's different, right? That is different than just going out every weekend and partying it up.
Oh.
Maybe she's on a mini
Well,
vacation.
Yeah,
She was
well,
not on a mini vacation, Rick. You're making excuses for this woman.
How do you know that AOC wasn't partying every weekend?
Like,
What if she
and
went
this,
to church the next day? Would it be okay then?
Mhm.
if what?
What if she went to church the next day?
Well,
What if she was out there and she was feeding the poor and like just making sure people were okay, and then they're like, come in the club and hang out with us and just dance a little bit. You know, you seem like you've been out all day taking care of all of our
Hey, hey,
citizens.
you know what you need? You know what you need? You need a
White
pick
Claw.
me up. You need a pick me up. You know what you need? Some Coke. Come on.
She didn't.
Let's do a
she
line.
tested clean. Literally, they said she's
Oh!
negative and
Coke is
clean.
out of your system in 1 to 3 days. Get the fuck out of here.
Well,
Yeah. No,
that's on you for not testing her sooner.
Duper. No, it's not Coke for Rick. It's gerbils. You gotta remember.
Rick's doing Coke off the back of a gerbil and then sticking it up his ass.
It's a wild fucking party.
Sounds like one hell of a time.
Yeah.
I'm down to get in on this.
Yeah.
Hair
Oh,
bands and
uh.
Gives a
synthesizer.
whole new term to butt chugging.
So an Indian woman cut off her boyfriend's penis.
Native American.
No, she's an Indian from India.
India.
Yeah, they're native
Yeah, yeah.
Asian.
Oh,
They're,
Jesus.
they're not. They're Indian. Like,
I hate to break it to you, Duper, but India is in Asia.
yeah, that's okay. That still makes them Indian.
So a native
It also
Asian
still makes
woman.
them Asian.
I could
Yeah.
say native Asian, and it still counts.
It still counts.
Fucking hell.
They are. Yeah.
Hey, tell me the logic is wrong.
No, I can't actually. I have a coworker. She's Muslim, and like she's from the Middle East, and I was like, "You're more Asian than you are anything." Like I was mansplaining to her, as I do. But a woman in India cut off her boyfriend's penis after he tried to rape her 14-year-old daughter. Reports say.
Oh yeah. Good for her.
Good.
I read that.
She should have fed it to him.
I was
Should've
proud. I
taken
was
a
proud
toe,
of her.
too.
Yeah.
Make him walk
She
funny.
should have put it up his ass.
So I mean, is that justified?
I think so.
Yeah, do it.
Yeah.
I would.
Would a jury in the United States find her guilty of anything?
It doesn't matter. We're not in the United States.
I'm just asking.
This is
No, it's
Asia.
a good question. It's a good question.
Actually,
mean-
she would probably get in more trouble in India court
Getting
because
to the fact
maybe.
that
they treat their women lesser.
Yeah,
over
they do.
there.
Like that chick. Didn't she get that 14 or 15-year-old girl that got raped on the bus?
Yeah,
Like,
but
barely
but
anything happened to those guys.
India also has their like super law against.
The POCSO Act.
Yeah. Do
POCSO.
you want to explain
What
what
was
that
that?
is really quick?
Yeah, what?
Yeah.
Here's this random thing.
That's cool.
The POCSO Act aims to protect children from sexual assault, sexual harassment, and pornography, and that was passed in 2012. And there was a lot of rape
in
laws that were
India?
passed in India in 2012.
Oh, okay.
In regards to a fatal gang rape of a young woman in New Delhi.
Delhi.
New Delhi.
Yeah, it's New Delhi.
And then that that caused massive protests by hundreds of thousands of people to demand stricter laws and punishment. So they're trending in the right direction. But yeah, in the United States, do you think she would face punishment?
Oh,
Absolutely.
definitely.
Yeah. Should she?
No.
No.
I'll play
maybe-
devil's advocate because
Okay.
that's what I do. How do we know?
I thought you were going to church.
How would we know? How would we know it's not a false allegation? Accusation.
She's got the dick in her hands.
Well, unless she caught him red penis.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, in the story, it says that she caught him red-handed,
Mm-hmm.
sexually assaulting the girl.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but I mean, so
Yeah, well then
If-
it's
but-
a
but if
crime
we-
of
if we
passion
made-
then, right?
if we made this okay, right? If we made it okay to just chop off a man's penis for sexual assault, then
Of your daughter.
which is disgusting. I'm not fighting in favor of that, but couldn't that lead to false allegations?
There's
Right,
already
that- I
false
mean-
allegations. People already face the scrutiny and the punishment over that.
Yeah,
Nothing would be different.
you don't think so?
I don't know. Did anything ever happen to Lorena Bobbitt?
I think that
there
was.
was a miniseries.
I think she went to prison, right?
I don't
meant
know.
criminal wise,
She
right?
got
Not a
she got pretty
Lifetime movie.
famous.
Yeah, but did she do any jail time? I don't think she did, right?
The
I
dude
don't know.
became a porn star for like a second, and then that
How?
was it.
And then a
He-
movie.
He got a new dick somehow.
Or was it
Did he
called
really?
Cunnilingus?
Yeah, it was like some
Yeah, he
sort
did.
of like some kind of pro bono work for some plastic surgeon. you
And
know,
he made a porno.
I wonder if there was any
Oh.
feeling.
I
I
don't know.
mean,
Yeah,
I
but
watched
it
I was
hurt.
like
emotional feelings. Like I wish I could. Feel
Duper,
this.
does a fake penis equate to having sex with a fake doll?
No.
No.
Is this also
No.
necrophilia?
Is this different somehow?
Yeah, well, I mean, unless that penis is from a donor penis from a dead body, then
So,
that would be.
Is it bad? Like Frankenstein probably had a donor penis, right?
He had to.
I'm sure.
I'm sure the doctor
I'm
thought of
sure.
that area, right?
But
Oh,
he
this is
just wanted to be human. He just wanted to be treated like everybody
Yeah.
else.
So, do you think Frankenstein was cold to the touch?
No, I think
No,
I
he's
think
a
I
reanimated.
think Frankenstein
body.
was the doctor, and he was very warm.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's actually Frankenstein's monster, right?
Yeah,
What about the
Frankenstein's
wife of
monster was also
Frankenstein?
warm-blooded, though.
Frankenstein's monster's cock.
He wasn't a zombie, Duper. He was a reanimated body. So of
Right.
course,
Yeah,
Okay,
so he
okay.
was-
Better question. How many
was conscious.
stitches do you think it took to sew the penis onto Frankenstein's monster?
how big was the
69.
penis?
69?
69.
Inches?
That's fucking
Yeah.
round.
I was gonna say if you're talking about us, like 2 to 3, but
it's-
Frankenstein's
on
like
a
an
good
8 foot
day.
tall.
It's,
Yeah.
Yeah.
it's
Basically
thick with,
loop it
with
one
like
time.
3 C's.
Mm. I mean,
weird
how many
conversation.
gerbils can go up Frankenstein's ass? Did you check that part out?
Countless.
Infinite. He has no intestines.
Oh.
He's a reanimated body. How is everybody missing that part? He's a fucking human being.
Like, we're not missing it. We're just intentionally ignoring you.
Oh my god.
He's not a human, Rick. Humans don't have bolts sticking out of their necks.
Whatever, dude.
God.
Fetty Wap.
Fetty Wap.
I'll
Fetty
wop
Wap.
your wop.
It's the greatest rapper name of all time, and I saw it again today, and I was really excited about it.
Okay,
Fetty
so-
Wap.
So now it's
Fetty
stuck on
Wap.
your mind.
Yeah.
Your mind
All right, so
don't
can we
jiggle,
all
jiggle.
agree that this chick did the right thing then?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yes.
Yeah, I
If
actually
we'd
do
done more,
agree.
and I would have been okay.
And
with
I
it.
don't think any charge is going to be brought against her in India.
Take a toe.
I hope not.
Well, it depends on how powerful he is, right? Like, was he a fucking judge?
No, because based
or
on
a
those
scammer
based
call
on
center
those
owner?
on those laws that they've been passing,
He was IT support.
I think the crime he was committing against the girl is more heinous than the crime that she committed, and I'm pretty sure they'll take that into account.
It cancels out.
Yeah, he's lucky she didn't kill him. Honestly, she probably had every right to do that. I feel like that's how we should actually deal with pedophilia here in the United States.
One of our listeners, this show is the only show that covers the hard topics. No one else would ask how many stitches did it take to sew a cock on a monster.
He wasn't a monster. He was a man.
He was
human.
he was Frankenstein's
No,
monster,
Frankenstein's
Man,
monster.
Victim
hard.
of a psychopath's ideas. It's
who
not his
was
fault.
Frankenstein.
Who has bolts in his neck?
I mean, the bolts. We don't even know that. We can't prove that.
What? Look at every Frankenstein thing ever. There's always bolts in the neck.
No.
And
That's not
just like that square head, too, you know?
true. No. Young Frankenstein, he didn't have bolts
Almost
in his neck.
similar to yours.
That's because
Yes.
young Frankenstein
Holy
was about
shit.
Dr. Frankenstein.
You know, Art
good to
does
me,
bring
I'm
up
good.
a good point. Like, Greg does kind of look like Frankenstein.
Oh my god! Like, Hotel Transylvania, Frank. Though
I have I have way more chins than Frankenstein, though, so.
Oh man.
Oh,
Greg
man.
wins.
Hey, Greg, take
Oh,
off
my
your shirt. I want to see all your stitches.
Greg, for the love of God, Halloween is coming up.
Yeah.
I'm not going to ask
You
for
have
a
to
lot
do
from
it.
you this year, but you know what you have to do.
What do I have to do?
We're all going to dress up for a show. And you know what you have to do.
What do I have to do, Rick? You know,
I'll just take off my
Hotel
shirt and I can be the
Transylvania
wolf man.
Frankenstein. That's all you need. Frankenstein's monster.
just his monster?
Yeah, you know, I respect
because
you
that's-
as
that's a
Frankenstein's
pretty-
monster.
I mean, just his monster. That's a pretty easy shape and some spray paint. I think I'm fucking good. I'll have some eyeballs in it. No, whatever.
It's going to be good.
This is getting weird.
I know, right?
Hey, Duper, tell us something else.
So, do you guys like lemonade?
Yeah.
Well, I know about milk lemonade around the corner. Chocolate's made.
Are you big
what?
fans of the lemonade business?
I know nothing
there-
of the lemonade business.
I'm
So
aware
there's
of
been-
some lemonade business.
There's been 2 viral stories in the past few months or few weeks. There was
Send
one
the links
story
to
about what?
Well, they're viral. Did you send the links to Lee?
No, it's not an STD.
Oh,
So
okay.
Different type of viral.
There was one study or one case of a lemonade stand where the children who were selling lemonade on the corner of a house or the corner of a street were robbed by gunpoint. Like 2 or 3 kids came up with guns and took their money, and then there was
City.
also another case that just dropped in Washington, where a scammer ripped off an 11-year-old boy with a fake $100 bill. Like came in and paid with fake money after
He
buying
must have been
$20
really
worth of shit.
thirsty.
Well, he bought some snacks also, or maybe it's just inflation. Maybe lemonade's just a lot more expensive.
I'll
than
say
it used to
gas
be.
prices are fucking expensive, bro. I mean, shit.
But yeah, a scammer used a $100 bill at a lemonade stand. Another guy robbed a lemonade stand by gunpoint.
So were the parents at this lemonade stand?
That's the same thing I thought with the especially the one that got robbed, because like the parent was not in the scene at all. But that kid, they got a GoFundMe, and then like all kinds of people came together in the community and started coming and supporting the lemonade stand and really made it successful. People went to the store, the one that got robbed by gunpoint. So that was kind of a happy ending at the
And
end.
then the other one, they just said, "Fuck you, kid."
Well,
That's life.
yeah.
When life gives you
Jesus.
lemons, get
Some
robbed.
Some lemons are riper than others, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah, the second kid also got a GoFundMe page, and he's up to I think $25,000.
The fuck is he gonna do?
Holy
with all that?
shit,
Whoa.
Josh! I need you to make a lemonade stand right now.
Already on it.
I will go out there dressed as Frankenstein, and then one of you guys.
Holy shit! I
Oh
got
my
robbed
God.
by Frankenstein.
I already see the Photoshop
Funny.
coming. I can already see the Photoshop. It's happening.
I'll start it tonight, Greg.
Yeah. All right.
Oh, that's amazing.
This is gonna be amazing.
What? Walk me through it.
So quickly.
Yeah,
What's the plan
Lee,
here?
Lee, you're the most athletic one out of all of us, so you'd probably be the only one to
false.
actually like rob us and then get away.
I have
Oh,
no
and- wait.
athleticism.
And is Josh doing the lemonade stand?
Yes.
Perfect. We can call it anti-Semitic too. That's gonna fucking take off.
Oh. Yeah. Okay.
Well, both Lee and Josh
So
attending can be.
that
running
was a
lemonade stands,
Jewish
and
joke,
twice
and
as
it
much.
missed. I'm
Who
confused.
told that joke? Was it Greg?
Duper.
No, that was me.
Oh
That was
yeah,
me.
yeah. It was a dad joke.
Yeah, it was.
Yep.
Dang.
It happens.
Super.
Wow.
All right, so I have something. This is going to be easy to follow, so hold on.
Oh, okay.
Elon's Musk.
Oh.
Elon.
Wait, are you recording this right now?
I like his Musk. This is Elon's Musk.
This is some weird shit.
Elon motherfucking Musk is raising the price of his self-driving cars, or the feature, to $15,000 as an addition to the cost of the car. Additionally, he delayed the Cybertruck and said, "Yeah, it's going to cost a lot more." What's
Whoa,
going
whoa,
on
whoa,
with
whoa,
this,
whoa,
Greg?
whoa, whoa, whoa,
What's
whoa,
going
whoa,
on
whoa,
here?
whoa, 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 whoa,
Help us
whoa,
out,
whoa,
Greg.
whoa.
How's he fucking
So-
up, Greg?
Yes. So Rick, I like
Fuck,
how
you just attacked Greg personally, and shit's about to
that's
get
why I did
real.
it. I just wanted to go right at him.
No, I
right
just
to the jugular.
So I remember a set of text messages that I actually have saved, where Rick is now a convert of the EV lifestyle.
And this is why I'm so upset, because it's so goddamn expensive.
Yeah.
As soon as I get into it, now it's expensive.
Yes,
Just ask GoPro.
It's not now expensive. It was always expensive.
it's always expensive.
The self-driving feature was $12,000 prior. So
Yeah.
Oh, so he only raised it 3.
So hold on.
Only
So hold on.
Inflation.
yeah,
Hold on.
It kind of goes in line with inflation.
I would like to
and the-
narrate
and the
a
tax
story for you
cuts.
guys. I'd like
They
to
don't
narrate-
count Tesla.
Go ahead, Greg.
The tax
Oh, yeah.
cuts don't apply to Teslas.
They have to be 100%
No.
American made for it to get to work. Can't have anything Chinese made in the car.
Oh.
And the traditional EV tax credits, Tesla got rid of those a long time ago because it's based upon the amount of cars that they have manufactured.
It cannot be nothing is made in China in the
Yeah, it's
car. That can't be
100%.
true.
You have to have 100%
No
American
fucking
car
way.
for that.
There's
There's
nothing.
no
Look it up.
100%
It's the
made.
dumbest
no,
fucking
that's true.
provision ever.
That's
Then
true.
nobody can get that.
Yeah.
that
So,
benefit.
so how
Nobody's
does
gonna
any
get that.
auto manufacturer qualify for it?
No,
Yeah,
there
nobody's
was
gonna
like
get
how
that.
many cars, Greg? Do you remember? It was like 6 cars that are qualified.
It was it's something ridiculous.
It's
I don't
so,
know.
I'll have to look it up, but it's really.
And I don't think they were true EVs. I think they were hybrids too. I think so. There was also
I'm
that.
looking
Well,
at
fuck,
right-
we
I'm
need to
looking
get in
it
on
up
this
right now.
market. I want to make an EV car out of my garage and start selling that shit.
There you go.
Like a box car. You just got
Yeah,
like 2
that's-
9-volt batteries.
Yeah, that's it. Like
They just make the noise.
really, it just goes down hills. Like that's it. You got to push it back up to charge it. Like it'll just be a mind fuck, right? Like we'll just gaslight the shit out of people. Dude, it only works downhill. You push it back up to charge it, and then it'll work great going back downhill. Just keep doing it. It's good to go.
Fuck. The problem is people will believe it.
Yes.
Dude,
Fuck.
So-
do it.
I think you're onto something, man. I mean, you make EVs in your garage. I'll rob lemonade stands. I think you got a good thing going.
We're gonna be rich.
Does
That's one
anybody,
good racket right there.
anybody want a Chevy Bolt?
No.
You
Nope.
can get that. You can get the
Are they even
$7,000
making them
There's
anymore?
no way. There's no way that car is 100% American made.
I thought
That's what
the
they're
Bolt
saying.
got canceled or whatever.
Got
How about a
recalled.
2022 Ford Escape PHEV?
There's no fucking way.
How about
They-
a
aren't they all
2022
made-
Ford Mustang Mach-E?
Aren't
I
they
swear
all
to God, this is
partially
what's on the
made-
list.
Aren't they all partially made in Mexico?
That's what I thought. Well, it's Chinese. They're trying to fight Chinese.
Oh, so no Chinese.
manufacturing.
Sorry, I
Yeah.
heard you guys.
Yeah,
wrong.
and
My bad.
even like
okay,
Rivian
but
is
even being
doesn't even
partially made
qualify for
in
that.
Mexico, don't the chips that they use for
That's
the
what I was gonna say.
ECUs
Where do
come
the
from
fucking
China?
chips come from? Yeah.
We're not processing them here.
Nissan
Now, if they're
Leaf.
made in Taiwan.
They are made in Taiwan, so are they not considering Taiwan as part of China? Because that would kind of piss China off, right?
Oh, no.
We don't talk about that. No.
Okay, so only electric vehicles with the final assembly in North America will qualify for the tax
The
credit.
final assembly.
Yep.
There
So
it
now
is.
they reworded that. Okay, manufacturers that have reached the 200,000 electric vehicle credit cap will not qualify until January 1st, 2023. So right now, truly what you can get is a Chevy Bolt EV or EUV, GMC Hummer SUV.
That
the
fucking
Hummer pickup,
GMC Hummer, dude, is sweet as fuck. Like it's got some
and-
great
oh,
capabilities, but that shit is
Tesla's
like
made the list.
$100. It's like $150,000 car.
So you get a lot of room and it still costs as much money as a fucking Tesla Model X?
Yeah, dude, it's too much money.
Yeah,
'Cause
that's on
when they
par
started-
with
But you can
Model
get the tax
X,
credit.
Model S, Model S Plaid, Roadster,
Is $7
Cybertruck.
grand even worth it when it's $150,000? I mean, like,
Who the fuck are we subsidizing these cars for when they cost
Subsidizing.
subsidizing when the car
got it.
when the car is $150,000 though?
Right.
Do they need the kickback, right? Because
No,
that's
fuck
that's
no.
kind of
Exactly.
bullshit,
That's what I'm
charge
man.
saying.
more.
Like, what the fuck? This isn't worth it. The car's $150,000. They can afford it. If
Yeah.
this was like a $30,000 option, right? Like, and it's like, well, we can get this down to $22,000 where it's affordable for you. Gotcha. I get it. But this doesn't help anybody but rich people. People that have the
That's
money.
the problem with a lot of this shit. Like also with the college tuition reimbursement or forgiveness thing. Who's that benefiting the most?
There's a
people
lot
with
of,
money.
There's a lot of people that are
Mostly
suffering
people
out
with money.
What's
What's going to help people who are really broke? Credit card forgiveness, right? That's going to help people
never do that,
who are
though.
really. But that's what would help people who really need the help, right?
But
That's the people who are buying diapers and
those
food.
banks, they're in the pockets of every politician. They're not. It'll never happen.
Well, so is the educational system. This isn't to forgive your loan. Is so then people keep going through this corrupt ass system and this predatory loan system. So then you keep going. So then they get future customers from the same system.
So what
The
I feel
whole
like needs to
thing is
happen
fucked
is
up.
Fight Club. That's just all that needs to happen.
We don't talk about that, Rick.
Dude, that's terrorism, bro. Like,
Tyler Dearden,
I
just come
just
out of nowhere. Just get rid of the banks. You know, Fight Club.
that's
I'm just saying, Fight Club. All right, what's your solution? I
can't-
gave you a solution. You're just giving me problems.
Well, what we need to do is change the way that
Jeez.
we do education in the country. We need to address predatory loans first off, right? We need to address degrees that mean nothing. We need to actually have people take loans out for degrees that will lead to some kind of career that could actually pay that loan off.
Not
My,
necessary.
my degree was
So
going
a
to allow me
degree
to
in
do that.
horse grooming doesn't mean anything to you?
Horse grooming?
Is that a degree?
That's probably
It's like
that's
equine something, yeah.
that's
Equine-
probably better than a lot of the bullshit you can take.
I have a solution for you guys that most people won't be able to refute. We should
Titties.
do what the Bible says.
What?
What do you mean by that? 'Cause the Bible says a lot of things.
I am pausing for dramatic effect, you jackass.
I'm just saying the Bible says
Yeah, but
so
if you
much,
pause
and
with
you're
this
just
group,
saying
we all
that.
get confused and think you stopped
Yeah,
talking.
I know. I'm sorry.
Fucking internet.
In
went out.
Deuteronomy, it says, "And this is the form that release every
form?
creditor who has lent anything to thy neighbor shall release it, and he shall not require it of his neighbor or his brother, because it is called the Lord's release."
Okay, so the creditor should release that, not for me or for everybody else to pay that back.
Anyone
Well, wait, hold on.
and
No,
any creditor to release. And
Well, how
There's
often?
there's some context to that. So that, if I remember correctly, it's been a few years since I read the Bible, but if I remember correctly, that was in place, but it was like once every 7 to 10 years or something like that. It was like they did it around like a Jewish festival where they forgave all your debts. And I don't know, kind of ironically that, bankruptcy is 7 years. But yeah, if I remember correctly reading the Bible, I think that was like an every 7 to 10 year thing.
I
So it
mean-
didn't happen every year.
I mean, a lot of people want to put the Bible back in the Constitution. There you go. I mean, even though it never
Okay.
was in the Constitution.
It's fair.
So that would be kind of fucked up too, then, because then the only
Wait.
thing people be doing is like, I'm just gonna spend all this money
I'm
on
gonna run
rich
this out for
bitch.
So you
7 or
think-
10
Yeah.
years.
You mean people
Hey.
want to add like 15,000
Jesus said
pages
if
to
it
the
forgives
Constitution?
debts. What?
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 Constitution's already long enough. They don't need to add that shit.
Oh, I'm sure it is.
So we shouldn't do anything because the Constitution's long enough.
Yeah, don't go
Long enough. Fuck fixing it.
don't go make it harder to read.
I don't want to read that shit.
Don't add pages.
Yeah.
Fuck that.
It's too many words now. It's like fucking 8,000 words.
Rick's like, they already added enough pages and they allowed women to vote.
8,000 words. Okay, let's-
Do they got the Constitution on tape so I can listen to it?
Greg's like, we already had the Civil War. We're good. See, we can all make these jokes.
Wow.
So the Constitution is currently 4,440 words.
It's only 4,000 words for real.
Well, now this one says 4,553.
That's still a shit
Still-
ton of words.
This
That's
one
like-
says 7,591.
That's still like Duper wrote college theses in his liberal arts classes that were longer than that.
In the original Constitution, there
I
are
would love to read
4,543.
I'm Duper.
All right, I'm writing it, dude. What do you? I'm gonna write a thesis.
But I want you to read it out loud to me.
Oh, dude, and it's an audiobook. Yeah, done.
And you could it's something
with
that
words with more syllables than like 3.
No, it's gonna be about gender studies. So
Oh,
get
it
ready.
needs to be something that can be easily listened to at a lemonade stand.
it's
That's all I'm
going to
gonna
be gender
say.
studies, critical race theory.
Play it on the speaker.
On a soapbox, yelling at it through a megaphone.
And that's why it got robbed. They didn't want to listen to that shit anymore.
I'm gonna write a thesis.
Frankenstein.
I'm gonna go back and listen to every episode here and just recap every time Rick was wrong. That's it.
Quite a long
There you
thesis.
go.
I want to hear it.
That'd be,
Horses, bitch.
that'd be way too long, bro. Way too long.
yeah. Speaking of being wrong, Fauci's retiring, huh?
Yeah.
Happy birthday,
he's
Duper!
Merry Christmas to me. That son
How,
of a
how
bitch.
quickly did you come in your pants?
I'm surprised you're not live from Disneyland right now celebrating.
I feel like
I
you
am
just
going.
ejaculated COVID.
I'm thinking about applying for that position though. I am for the director.
What
Spot.
The
position?
NAIAD,
NIAID, yeah.
NA,
NIAID.
NIAED.
ID.
Letters are
I-
hard. Stupid acronyms.
So he
Done.
was that since we were 2 years old.
Yeah.
Director of the NEAI.
Yeah.
West Side.
So
Niad.
Do you know
Hey,
who
you
the
can't say-
fuck I am? I'm
you
the
cannot say that word.
NAABCD2, fucker.
Art say it in
Neon.
Spanish.
Niado?
Niado.
El Niado.
El Niado? That's Spanish for the
So,
Niado.
Duper, I mean, you're like writing Fauci's biography here. Did he ever do any animal testing on hamsters or gerbils?
He did it on Beagles.
And I know he did it on beagles, but did he do it on
We're not worried about
hamsters
the
or
dogs.
gerbils?
Oh yeah, fuck dogs, right?
No,
You know
no,
what?
no.
No, fuck beagles. How
Not
about
not
that?
fuck dogs, yeah. Fuck beagles.
Beagles are a pain in the ass.
So it's okay to
Oh
kill
my
them like that.
We're
The
pest
pest on 'em?
animals.
Yeah, the less beagles, the better.
They're all fucking high energy and stupid. Do nothing but
Loud
fucking
ass
bark
bark.
and make problems. Shit on your
Oh
carpet.
my god.
I want to buy a
Fucking
beagle.
terrible fucking dogs.
Greg,
Oh,
you have
God.
your,
now,
you
now
have
I
your
know
next
what I'm
video.
getting art for Christmas.
You get me a beagle, I'm gonna show up to
Hey,
your house
hey,
with a
do
duck.
not do that. He slaughtered ducks. What do you think he'll do? to a fucking beagle? And he liked the ducks.
Hopefully, he doesn't
Oh,
trans.
yeah. That's
Hopefully, he
true.
doesn't transmit monkeypox.
Oh
to it.
shit! Look! Now that we're on the subject of the ducks, look.
How's your PTSD?
I am not traumatized. Yes, the first one kind of hit me a little bit because I
You had to hack at it 8 times.
I did that. I did that bird dirty.
Oh my God.
So that one kind of hurt. That one hurt my soul.
Poor Howard.
But no, I'm fine.
Oh,
Okay.
wait, did you name the
Yeah.
first one Howard?
yeah.
No, well he did.
You
Look,
can't name
second
them,
one was
dude. You
funny.
know that.
none of the ducks that they were slaughtered had names.
Yeah, you can't.
Bullshit.
none of
He
them
had
had
names for all of them. They had little fucking. They had little like he put cat collars on them with name tags on them.
The
They could run
fuck,
around.
Rick?
Was it Huey, Dewey, Louie, Scrooge,
He had 'em.
Donald,
Well,
Daisy?
well, we
He
do
ma-
have
he- He made
We
his
do-
kids watch. He's like, come here.
No,
Come
no.
here, kids. Come here, kids. Say
It's
goodbye
fun
to
for-
Huey.
It's
You
fun
say-
for the whole family.
Good night, Scrooge McDuck.
We do have a Huey, Dewey, and Louie.
Okay.
And we have a
Darkwing Duck.
Oh, Darkwing. I forgot
Fuck
Darkwing.
yeah.
Yeah.
What about
And then-
Howie? Wasn't it?
What about Gizmo Duck?
There's Howard.
Howard
we don't
and
have
Howard.
we don't have a Howard yet.
You need Gizmo.
We do-
You could take Frankenstein ducks, body parts with everything that you did, and then you have a duck Frankenstein that's called Gizmo the Duck.
That's called taxidermy.
Yeah.
Same thing.
Shirley said she raised them, she hatched them, she helped catch them to take them to slaughter.
All right.
That's
She's-
Wow.
She's the
Wow.
real hero here. She's
Yeah,
the
for
Right.
real. She was stronger than I was. Like, I couldn't do it, man. She
Gregory-
kept going over there and getting those ducks.
Like Rick heard the bird flap
What-
like one of the last ones.
what
that I
was
slaughtered,
the,
and he's like, "What the fuck was that?"
Yeah, I freaked out.
What was the machine you were using on the drill there, or the attachment for the drill?
That was
That piece of shit?
That piece of shit. I returned it, by the way. It was
Yeah.
it was supposed to be a puck. So you run it with the drill. It's supposed to like it has like fingers made out of like rubber, and it grabs
Good
the
grippy.
feathers and just plucks them. But it was a piece of shit. It didn't work.
I like I said on the pod, it was a learning process this time. We learned so much. You can be much more efficient next time and much more humane, Arthur. So it won't be.
It was the one.
But it was. I'm telling you, the worst part for me was cutting into warm meat.
Oh yeah,
Like,
that
that
was
was-
pretty bad. That was bad.
That was
Frozen
hard.
meat.
Cutting into warm meat.
My stomach was churning. It was not.
I mean, we could have
Mm.
thrown it in the cooler and cooled it down for a while.
That's fine. We had to get it done.
Yeah, we had to get it
Mm.
done.
It was fucking hot. There's
It
feathers
was.
everywhere.
Have you guys cooked the meat yet or no?
Not yet.
In case people haven't found us on TikTok, they should check us out on TikTok. I'm actually gonna pull up our page right now. We're gonna look at that video of Rick doing this.
Do
The
it.
next time you guys murder ducks, can you guys do it like Metal Gear Solid and like
Hey, can you
sneak
do
up
me a
behind them?
favor and not call it murder?
It was
Yeah.
murder. It was fucking murder.
Slaughter.
There you go, Greg. It's called slaughter
Yeah.
Yeah. So when you
Can I
murder
say it like
ducks-
that
Look
too?
at this machine. Can you guys see this?
because we're processing it for
It hasn't
food.
popped up on the stream yet.
Yeah. Look how tight that coat is.
Yeah. Yeah,
Yeah,
wearing his
it's like
Oh,
wearing his
so
Le Cordon Bleu thing
Speaking
here.
of that, yeah, you see that medium jacket? I wore a medium in college, and that is not a medium. Like, I should not be wearing a medium.
You never wore a medium. That is not a medium.
I was a medium, and it was fucking snug. Like, I will tell
Was that coat like Velcro? How were you able to get it all?
dude? I had
Buttoned
to,
up
I had to
and
lube him
I
into
was
it.
like,
I had to lube him into it.
What is this one? What is she
Oh, it
what
was
is
so
she doing
bad.
to the duck?
oh, this was when Art said, "Oh, just get it wet," and oh, she's actually doing it by hand. That's when I had to go get gloves.
Mm.
We had to do-
Oh,
what is
you-
the one with the
you
butt?
took your
Are you
coat
wearing
off.
a
That one?
towel? Rick,
Hmm.
what happened? So, Rick, you wore your coat for one TikTok video, and then
It was
you
too
took
fucking hot, dude, and it was so uncomfortable.
For the audio
All right,
only guys.
So what's going on in this one now?
We're finally plucking the ducks properly by hand
Mm.
because
Okay.
that
Mhm.
plucker
And
sucks.
where are the kids right now?
Can we go to the one with
They're
the butts?
inside.
Okay.
They're inside. The curtains are
I don't know what
closed.
that
They
is.
Which
can't-
one's
they
the one with the
can't see
ducks?
shit.
I know the butts.
Oh, right here?
I see a bunch of
Just a bunch of
Butt.
butts.
yeah. What's going on?
This is Art talking about how he wants to apply for that job.
9,000 views. What is this?
Yeah, man.
Yeah, dude.
It's the
Yeah,
butts.
man.
It's all the
Play.
butts.
Play.
The
I
TikTok
appreciate
correspondent
this
has
video.
been
I'm appreciating that video.
doing pretty
Art,
good.
where's your shirt?
About half of Art's TikToks don't have him have his shirt on. You know
You
that.
Yeah.
look so sweaty too. Are you inside?
Dude, it was a hot day.
Do you have air conditioning? God damn it! I could smell
Makes
you.
all his TikToks when he gets out of the shower.
Anyways, go check us out on TikTok. Make sure you give us a follow. You'll get some good shit on there.
Holy
Sometimes.
shit!
Mm.
I'm just glad we won that appeal, dude. I was surprised.
Yeah.
What
I'm
was the
so
appeal?
surprised.
What happened?
It got flagged for harassment and bullying.
What,
all I
well,
wanted
tell
to
the
do-
audience. What the we got to
So
tell the
there's a-
audience what happened.
There's a video.
Okay,
I'm not
so-
asking because I don't know what happened. I'm asking
okay.
something.
So the video begins with a girl like going around adjusting other girls that were bent over, like propping them up,
Mhm.
like for like a photo shoot or whatever it is. That's unknown. And then I stitched myself into it, wanting to know how do I get that job.
Mhm.
You know, going around, just fixing girls' asses
Mhm.
because I felt like I was qualified. And it got flagged like within a few hours for harassment and bullying. And then Lee had jumped on it and did the appeal, and we actually fucking won because like we've been flagged for harassment and bullying before, and we never won the appeal.
On every single
my
major
fucking
social media
my
platform
Mexican
ever.
pizza video will never come back. I'm so depressed about
what
that.
happened with that one?
It got flagged for bullying, and we lost it.
What was the video and
It
what
was
did you
a
say?
Mexican pizza review.
Yeah,
right?
It was Lee's Mexican pizza,
And it was my response to Art's Mexican pizza review,
which is still up.
Yeah, and at some point,
Okay.
I referenced something that he said in the video, and I think this is why I got flagged. He said that Baja Blast is only for white people. So me being white,
No, that's okay because he's Hispanic.
right?
He can
So
say
I
that.
got a
No,
Baja
it's
Blast.
okay because it's true.
Well, and true. Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
I happen to be a big fan of Baja Blast.
Yeah, well, so
because you're white.
I got the
Rick,
Baja
you're white.
Blast, right? And in the
Viking.
video, I said I have the Baja Blast because I'm white. Fuck you, Art.
I
And
think
went on
what
from
it was,
there.
'cause you said fuck you, yeah.
Because no one cusses on TikTok.
Yeah, I know.
And
Art, I'm still kind of perplexed about the butt video. Like,
Bro,
why did you?
let's finish the story, okay? Hold
Why-
on,
yeah,
Rick.
but it's
anyways,
fucking-
it got taken down for harassment and bullying. I appealed it, and they didn't like my appeal,
Yeah.
and they told me to kick rocks, and
Go-
they kept it
go
down.
fuck yourself.
It was a fucking review of a Mexican pizza.
20 women's ass, Art, and you had your
Rick.
shirt. It's so creepy.
I was already there, dude.
You were like naked.
I would like that job adjusting
Look, I'm
acid.
gonna tell you again.
Oh yeah. God.
when I am at home, the majority of the time, I am
Titties.
without shirt.
Mhm.
I am comfortable in my body to be without shirt.
And evidently everybody else is too. So
Yep.
Well, it's my fucking
Good
home.
for you.
I'm gonna be.
exactly.
I'm gonna be without
Nobody's
shirt.
against you having the shirt on. I'm talking about the,
Then
it's
what
the
do you- then
context
why
of the
the fuck are
video
you so
and then the
com-
nakedness afterwards where you're sweaty. It looks
I'm-
like you jacked off and then
I'm
the-
not
the reaction
naked.
to
Just
it.
because you don't see the bottom portion of my body doesn't mean I'm naked.
I assume you're naked.
And you
Alright.
got to
Well,
remember, Rick, there's a lot of upper body you need to see first before you see anything on the
Yeah,
bottom
yeah,
half.
exactly.
There's a lot of
Question I
hair.
have for everybody.
There's
A
so
lot of
much
hair.
hair.
Why do you think we have 10,000 views? Is it the butts or is it Art being naked?
I think it's
well,
probably both.
Yeah.
No, I'm going for art.
It's
Oh, yeah,
post
it's Art.
ejaculation Arthur, right?
It's art.
No.
Yeah, there we go. Post ejaculation Arthur.
I mean,
Jacked off, and there he is.
Josh wanted me to post TikToks without a shirt, so I'm doing it for
did.
him.
Yeah.
Thanks, buddy.
Yeah,
So-
your wife said you were absolutely just naked in that video.
With-
Oh.
Bitch,
Oh.
you were at work.
Damn.
Damn.
On that note,
he looked. Bitch.
Well, that's the show.
that's the show. Make sure you stay tuned for the next hour. All right.
We're gonna take a little break. We love everybody.
Bye.
Can't tell you enough. I did not mean to say that. That just happened.
Hey, Rick,
But
what
also,
did you,
I'm not racist. I like
Rick, what-
Asian folk.
what didn't you
Oh,
mean
do
to
you?
say?
Yes, I love.
Hey, Rick,
What?
what didn't you mean to say?
The R word.
What's that?
It ends with tarded.
Oh my god!
Oh God.
And you know what? I think Rick is more racist against Mexicans because I'm not.
Oh,
right?
That's 100% true.
Yeah. So what? Like,
I am.
Hey, Lee,
I
flag
am-
that one. Flag that one.
That is not even. That is not even a joke.
this right now?
I like his
This is Elon's Musk.
This is some weird shit.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
that feels better.
So it's Christmas time. You guys got
Yeah.
some gifts, huh?
Hey, last year we had so much fun exchanging gifts on the pod. We're doing it again. I like the rat-a-tat-tat at the end.
It's
kinda
the worst.
gangster.
It's the worst cutoff ever.
Titties.
I think it's a great
That's
cutoff.
even better.
What are we playing, Duper?
So I'm gonna read off a card, and then we're all going to determine if it's right or racist. Okay?
Now, right wing or correct?
Right would be agree or well on a stereotype card. So right means it's true. Racist means it's false. Okay. And
Wait,
so,
I thought it meant
yes.
like right wing versus racist.
Yeah. Well, let's try this first one. So here's the stereotype.
All right, let's go.
from this card game that we're playing, Right or Racist, that Rick got me for Christmas. Mississippi. Mississippi is the least educated state in America, with only 19.6% of adults having a bachelor's degree.
Right.
For a 2015 United States Census Bureau.
You don't have to finish it. We know it's right.
Right.
That's right.
That's right. You guys are all racist.
Is it racist?
That's what it says. Yeah, it says you're racist. That's racist. I'm sorry.
Can you explain it?
Yeah, no, Mississippi is just the second dumbest state, barely edging out West Virginia. So,
I was thinking.
Tell you enough. I did not mean to say that. That just happened.
Hey Rick,
But also, I'm not racist. I like
Rick,
Asian folk.
What didn't you mean to say?
Yes, I love.
Hey Rick,
What?
Rick, what didn't you mean to say?
The R word.
What's that?
It ends with tarded.
Oh my god!
Oh my God.
And you know what? I think Rick is more racist against Mexicans because I'm not.
Oh,
right?
That's
I mean,
100% true.
yeah. So what? Like,
I am.
Lee, flag that one. Flag that one.
That is not even. That is not even a joke.
that Duper hates the goat. It's just
Because it was so good, and then you ruined it. Ugh.
it's never gonna die.
I think
See,
There now.
That goat is the best.
Rick has like 4 different like promo intro songs, so you don't really know which ending you're gonna get to that second half of the song.
I personally like that ending the best, and I think he should make an entire intro just out of that.
The goats were terrible. Everybody agrees that the Thor movie was terrible.
Nobody
No.
says that. No.
Yeah, dude, it's like
No.
it's as
It wasn't
bad-
terrible. No,
Yeah, it was
it was
terrible.
good.
It was terrible.
I thought it was funny.
The
You know
goats
what
were
was
great.
terrible? HBO Max crashing, so I couldn't fucking see Game of Thrones yesterday.
HBO
those
Max is
bastards.
garbage as hell.
It's still messing up. That
Yeah, I didn't even try it today.
Top streaming platform by far. It
Yeah.
was easily. And then Discovery bought it, and now it's turning into a fucking reality
Dude,
TV show
that
thing.
that fucking in that picture I sent you earlier, it was like the app itself is fine on my screen, and the second I go to play something, it actually moves the video down to where you only see the top half, and the top half of my screen is just black.
I saw Jon Snow's Jerry Curl.
Did you?
I did.
Dude, so mine did a great job at playing like the bullshit like HBO Max upcoming trailers thing, and then the ad for the podcast after that crashed. I'm like, these motherfuckers right here. You know, how did you not know that your servers are going to be fairly overloaded with the premiere of that fucking show? Just saying.
Yeah.
So have you gotten to watch it
100%.
yet, Greg?
No.
Hi, Carmella. Yeah. It
Hi,
was,
Mella.
Oh, are you talking about the new one? The new Game of
Yes.
Thrones?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not watching that.
So
Well, you may not be able to.
So the it's not going that good. The experiment with the movie, the Game of Thrones. Rick.
Well, I mean, it got way better in season 4. I'll say that.
Season 4, you got to get to season 4 for it to get good.
Mhm.
No.
See, but this
That's
is also
Rick's opinion.
This is also Rick's
100%
opinion.
it found its stride in season 4, and then
So
I
you got to
to
get
season 5, and I
you gotta
stopped
get-
watching it again because it's fucking boring again.
so you got to get through 24 to 30 hours of content in order
Mhm.
for it to get decent for
No.
2 or
No,
3
no, no.
episodes.
I will say this: it actually started at the end of season 3. The last 2 episodes were really good.
Is that
And
when the
then-
winter starts coming? The
That's
winter's
when they had
coming.
The red wedding, and then the first couple
Oh, it's coming
episodes of
all
season
night.
4 were just like, but they weren't terrible. And then
So-
every episode after that was really good. And then you get to season 5, and it's fucking boring again.
So hold on. So are you claiming right now on the pod that you are going to stop watching Game of Thrones and not complete your challenge?
Mm-mm. I'm still watching it. I'm gonna finish it.
Oh, okay.
100%.
Because
I'm
you
gonna
said
finish
you
it.
stopped watching it again.
I took a break, because I've been watching it to try and power through.
How
But I
many
am
how
on a
many
break right
seasons
now.
is there?
There's like 100.
There's
It fucking
Okay.
feels like it at least.
So Art, now I'm going to flip the script to you. Are you still
Okay.
watching Sopranos?
I am when I can because I rarely get any fucking TV time.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you're always naked, and,
I'm
doing
always
naked things.
doing naked TikToks, and my kids are always watching cartoons.
Braiding this chest hair.
You know,
Greg, tell me something.
Yeah, dude.
Why do we have to care about this High Sparrow? Like that, I hate that actor. He's a fucking shitty actor anyway.
The High Sparrow.
He's just like some poor ass dude that gave his shoes away, and then they're like, "Oh, Cersei likes him. She's gonna be an ally with him because she has nothing." It's
you
like
know what?
you already.
You know what?
can
Well,
telegraph what's
it's
fucking
gonna
happen.
matter. The High Sparrow is gonna matter when you see Cersei naked as fuck.
Wait,
Are you talking about that big ass fucking knight guy? Is that who you're talking about?
No.
That's no.
That dude's a beast.
And that's
Yeah.
all I'm gonna give you, Rick, because you
The
need to
house?
shut the fuck up and watch the show.
Oh, I know. So you're talking about those like
the
the
religious
religious people. Yeah.
anytime
okay.
you get into like religious shit, I just don't care. I really don't. That's my
Well,
problem.
Rick, the entire show is made of fiction, dude. I mean,
I mean, I'm
Just saying.
I'm down though. If I can see Cersei naked, though, all right.
well, and the only reason why I ask you guys if you're still doing your challenges is because I am going to purposely take as long to watch Breaking Bad for as long as it takes you guys to complete your challenges.
In 3 weeks, I've
You're gonna
watched
find
almost
difficulty
5
in that. In
seasons.
that.
I watched the first 3 episodes of Breaking Bad
but
this
here's
weekend.
Here's the thing, Rick. When you're working from home, you're watching TV too.
No, I'm not.
I don't work from home.
Oh, you're talking about Rick or me?
Rick.
Oh,
I work
yeah.
from home 2 days in the last 3 months.
Yeah, and in those 2 days, you can power through like a whole season.
I don't. Some of us work at our jobs, so that doesn't really.
Some of us have toddlers, though, man. So
yeah, exactly. That's why
I will say,
Sopranos.
I've been like Rachel's been a big supporter of me watching it, so that's what's going on. She's pushing me through it. It's, like the Red Wedding threw me off. I wasn't expecting that shit, so that was crazy.
I'm guessing the Red Wedding was just like a woman on her period.
No, that's what I thought.
Yeah.
Totally not that.
No,
and it catches you off guard. You don't even realize you're watching the Red Wedding until your wife sits down next to you, like enthralled, and then you're like, "Why are you so into this episode?" And she's like, "Oh, you don't even know." And then you realize it's a wedding, and then you say, "Hey, is this the Red Wedding?" And she goes, "Yes," and you're like, "Oh fuck," because all the dread comes rushing over you because you like those people. And they were like the only reason you want to watch the show, and then fucking things happen in the Red Wedding.
So they die.
I mean, it's been
They all
years.
die.
You can say what happened.
A lot of people die.
Yeah.
In that show. Like,
Jesus
I don't
Christ,
think.
everybody.
I think only like maybe 4 or 5 of the main characters actually made it all the way through.
Did you guys ever watch Spartacus?
Yes.
No.
Yes.
Yeah,
Until the new
Great,
actor
yeah.
came.
Both of them. No, the new actor did a good job
I
too.
didn't like him.
Yeah, he was good.
It just threw me off when he.
Well, I mean, what could they do? The original guy died in a car accident. You know?
No, I know.
No, he didn't. He died of
he didn't.
He died of
leukemia.
cancer.
Leukemia, man.
I thought it was a car accident. Okay.
No,
well, okay,
no.
he died. Sorry.
No,
Oh,
it's
even
a big
more
difference.
details.
How,
Rick
how
and I were talking about the
insensitive,
show this
Greg.
Wait, the
So
show is called
fucking
Spartacus.
Yeah.
it was
So,
fucking great.
And
so is Game
is
of
it-
Thrones? Oh, go ahead.
Oh, I was gonna say, is it about Spartacus?
Yeah.
And Greg thought he died in a car accident.
The actor.
No, it's the
Real
actor.
life
Okay.
It was more of a chariot accident.
Yeah.
Got it. I was
Yeah,
confused.
got
I was
run over
thrown for
by
a
a
loop
mule.
there.
The real life actor died of leukemia. Well,
He died in one of Duper's electric cars.
So is it better than Game of Thrones, or is Game of Thrones better than Spartacus? I guess I'll say it that way.
You're. So it depends, right? Like, there's only a couple seasons of Spartacus, so you couldn't really get too into it. Whereas like Game of Thrones has like 10 seasons or whatever. So
There's like 4 or 5
Is there really
seasons of
10
Spartacus.
I think
no,
there's
I
8.
thought there was only like
Really? There's quite a few.
No, I'm talking about there's 8 Game of Thrones. I
Yeah,
think.
there's like 4 or 5 because they did 1 or 2 seasons and then the main guy died.
There's 5, I think.
Yeah, and then they
did 2
did
seasons
the
after he died.
third season was the replacement guy because they had to rewrite like a random script, and then the fourth season, then they had to go back to the main character, and then it all looped together. I think it was 5 seasons. Yeah.
Yeah, it's 5.
Well, no, it was like because there was Spartacus, and then there was like Spartacus,
Blood
whatever.
Underwater.
Yeah, whatever.
Because that guy died.
Bloody Sunset. No, anyways, Spartacus. I would say that I was more entertained with Spartacus at this point.
Yeah.
But Game of Thrones has it has a lot of pluses.
So
Yeah.
I think
Really
Spartacus
good
had a lot
actors.
more action.
Yeah, Spartacus
Yeah.
was just pure action, right? And
Fucking
lots
dope.
of fucking hot dudes, huh?
Dude.
Oh man, I'm
There
fucking
was
turning
a-
this shit on now.
And
Titties.
the naked
Titties.
Xena warrior princess.
Yeah.
There was a lot of nakedness in that show.
Wieners
Yep.
everywhere.
Everywhere.
Yeah,
Wieners and
there was a lot
boobies.
more cock in that than there is in Game of Thrones.
Oh, was there?
Oh yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Dude,
but
it
it's
was
different
seriously
though
only
because
one
it's
season.
Roman cock. I don't know why that's different, but whatever.
What's the difference between Roman cock and Westeros cock?
Stitches.
What?
Alright.
Fair. Oh, Carmela brought up Vikings too. Did anybody watch Vikings? It was fucking.
Oh yeah,
great.
dude.
I heard it was really good.
I watched Vikings.
loved it.
We got I got into like season 5, then I dropped off on it, and then we started over again, and then we dropped off again.
Well,
I am
dude,
making
It is really,
a
the first 3 or 4 seasons are amazing. Like,
So we
amazing.
talked about making we're talking about what the best show is ever, and then Lee brought up the fact that we should make a bracket. So I'm making a bracket, dude.
Do
We're
it.
Oh.
It's gonna be massive, and it's probably gonna take us 10 years to finish, but we're gonna do it.
And strictly Republican based. So you got stuff from OAN.
That's right. That's right.
OAN shows.
Seated number 1. What is a woman?
Veep will not make the list. Yeah.
Can I throw a couple?
Drag show not on the show, not on the
Yeah.
list.
Bowling for Columbine.
No, it's TV shows, not
The L word. The L word doesn't make it on that list either.
The only one that did make the list
Sweet.
is the only miniseries is Band of
Blue
Brothers.
Bloods.
But no, Orange is the New Black is on there. Blackish is on the list
Just Band of Brothers
for a mini. Oh no, and Roots made
What
the list too.
about anybody ever watch Generation Kill?
Yeah,
that was
Yeah.
great.
I watched it.
Or the Pacific, that was good.
Yeah, so
I never finished the Pacific.
I'm putting together the list now, and
Wasn't
then I'm
as
going
good
to
as
send
Band
it
of
out
Brothers.
to you guys, and then I'm going to make the bracket. So
Okay, 'cause we're gonna
whatever
probably
shows
add
I
to it,
missed,
you know
yeah,
that, right?
absolutely, dude.
Yeah,
it's pretty.
Generation Kill was pretty good there, Josh.
Yeah, I liked it.
Yeah, that's pretty
So I'll send it to you guys, and I promise you, it's not just what is a woman. There's more on there.
You know what's funny? We were and Carmela just brought it up too. We were in the car the other day when we were going to the Rams game, Josh and I, and I was like, why didn't we talk about Sons of Anarchy? Like, where does
Sons
it
of Anarchy is on there on
Sons of
my
Anarchy was
bracket.
good
It
until
deserves a
what's-his-face
lot of
got
fucking
killed.
credit. Like, I realistically.
Once
Well-
Opie passed, it was garbage.
Yeah. Once Opie passed, that was a hard one.
Yeah, it was very similar to most shows. Like it reaches like Dexter was a great show, and then it reaches a cusp, and then it falls off completely.
Plateau.
Like, and that show was one of those. Sons of Anarchy hit its height, and then it never could live up to it again. And then the ending on that show was terrible. That one and Dexter. I can't even watch the new Dexter one that just came out.
Did you haven't watched it?
No,
It was all right.
It's okay.
was it?
Yeah,
It's
see,
not.
it wasn't too
terrible.
bad.
Harrison's a piece of shit, but
Yeah.
I mean, it's not
yeah,
terrible.
it's not. The ending of Dexter was so bad that I'm just not into it.
Well,
The-
I think they kind of like it was kind of like the. I don't want to draw, comparisons, but kind of like the last season of Dexter reminded me of the last season of Game of Thrones, where they just rushed the ending.
I'm gonna
Yeah, the
say
ending
this,
was bad.
Dexter, the new blood, they do fix that ending to make it
Do
make
they?
it make sense.
Did
They
I?
did do that. So if anything you get out of that whole 10 episodes, it's at least they fixed the ending.
Well, you got to remember too, like HBO. I mean, they
Showtime.
had to like create
Showtime.
new content for
Wait,
the last 2 seasons of Game of Thrones because the books weren't
Yeah.
even out yet.
Well, and
yeah,
then
and that's I think where they went wrong. They should have just held off until new content was out.
well, dude, they waited like 2 years in between, the last season or some shit like that.
I would have wanted to wait longer for
Yeah.
for good content. I would have waited longer.
we do it for shows like Rick and Morty, right? Why
Exactly.
can't we do it
100%.
for Game of Thrones? Why not
I
wait?
don't know. It's a long time,
It is a long
know,
time.
and
know.
and this was
I
was
know, but it's-
pre-pandemic too.
I
Remember
know, but
that.
it's worth it though. It's worth it.
Yeah.
That's why he could have been writing his fat ass, his fingers bone to the bone during the pandemic.
I think he
What-
was fucking just lazy.
He wasn't.
I mean,
fucking.
look at
Have
him.
you seen George R. Martin? He wasn't
Yeah.
fucking.
No, he was lazy. I said fucking lazy. Like that motherfucker's getting all that money. He ain't trying
He
to
was
fucking
playing
create new
D&D the whole
content.
time.
He just wanted to cash the checks. That's it.
Yeah.
Yeah, he looks like he would be a dungeon master.
You know what else was a good show was The Walking Dead. Like the mini series
Dead-
was
The Walking Dead
phenomenal,
was-
right?
The Walking Dead was good up to like about the 5th season.
Yeah, just
The first season, like I almost feel like they should have just left that as the mini series that it originally was, which was that first season, and then just left it alone.
Killing Eve, that's a good one. I haven't seen it, but I want to see it.
I've never
Sorry, I'm
heard
just
of
reading
it.
the comments.
Didn't make the list.
Yeah,
sorry.
I didn't get to watch it.
Handmaid's Tale is on the list, not Killing Eve.
Handmaid's Tale is great still.
Yeah,
I think
it's on the
still a
list.
good show.
I have trouble watching it.
Yeah.
It is difficult, but it's good content. Like they do it well. They read it well.
Man,
Like
I
Sheila and I watched like maybe like the first 3 episodes, and then we couldn't. continue.
I haven't watched any of the stuff you guys are talking about.
Well, all right.
Like,
How about we can talk DuckTales? That's on the list.
Fuck yeah, we can. DuckTales. woo!
We have a question directly.
Hold on, Art. Is that too
directly at
soon?
you. Well, Mr. Hale wants to-
Yeah. Yeah.
Is it too soon?
No, I
to
don't
talk
give a
about
shit, dude. It's
DuckTales yet?
okay. It's okay.
Put Star Trek on there.
Yeah. Yep.
Which one?
The Next Generation and the original.
What
And
about
then
Picard?
I think there's
and
one more on there.
Discovery?
Picard's not on there.
Picard.
So,
So-
What about
I-
Discovery? Discovery is amazing.
What-
It has
What
to
I
be on there.
did was I went through like 4 or 5 top 100 shows of all time, and I put them all together. That's what I
And
did.
honestly, Lower Decks is better than Discovery. I just want to throw that out there.
Ooh.
It's all Star Trek.
Cartoon. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. What
My
show
wife
you're
watched
saying.
them all. I haven't watched them all yet.
I mean, I'll tell you right off the bat, like the original Star Trek is probably going to always be the best one because it did so much for cinema and for
So
TV.
where do you have WWE Monday Night Raw?
Oh fuck, I haven't put that on there.
And
Honestly,
and WCW Monday Nitro.
Nitro, baby.
What was the old Saturday night that they would do for WWE?
Main event or whatever. Yeah.
Oh,
Like
no, it was
that.
called something else, wasn't it?
yeah,
Like
we
Saturday
should have
night's main
a
event or something.
yeah, maybe a wrestling segment on there. Sports Center's on the
Wrestling.
list, you know.
Sport.
That's on there.
Is it really?
Yeah, Monday Night Football.
It's a news program, though.
Yeah, it's Jon Stewart's on there with the Daily
Yeah,
Show.
but that was an actual show. That was a satire.
So it's all broken down in different categories.
So Rick is already shitting all over your
Yeah.
list. It hasn't
Yeah,
been
it's all good.
published yet.
we're gonna come out with it.
It was Saturday night's main event. That's what it was called.
You're welcome.
When are we doing our best TV shows ever?
Well, do
Rick?
you want to do the bracket or do you want to do the debate first? Which one do you want?
You said you wanted to do the debate
I
first,
want the debate, but
and
now
the
we can do
brackets.
bracket.
The bracket's gonna take time to build, though.
Why
I
don't
feel
we?
like you've done? I mean, either one, it's going to take time.
Why don't
Well,
we do the bracket, and then when we get down to like the final
It's
five,
gonna be like
then we
10.
debate.
It's gonna be a long time.
Yeah, that's fine. Most of these
Okay.
TV shows aren't even on the air anymore.
They're gonna
So
eliminate- you know, Married
fucking
with Children on there, right?
Yeah. Oh yeah, dude. That's gonna be a 1 seed.
nice.
we need to make sure that we're covering all our bases
Yeah.
here.
Winner wants to know the best wrestling match.
Oh, I don't know.
Mankind Undertaker.
Anything with the Macho Man Randy Savage.
I was
No,
gonna say
you're fucking
Warrior
crazy.
and Warrior and Hogan WrestleMania 6,
Nah, the Hell in the Cell with Undertaker and Mankind.
Yep.
the one that Greg just said.
Yes.
Is that what he said? I didn't hear him.
Thanks, Josh. Appreciate it, man. Feels good
Greg,
to be
I'm glad that
validated.
we're on the same page now.
No. The Hogan versus Kevin Nash. It was the creation of the NWO,
That's the
man.
creation of the NWO, yeah.
Where do you have Super Bowl at?
It's not on there.
It
Really?
shouldn't be on
No. It's a.
Why?
It's
It's a
an
show.
event. It's an
Happens every
event,
year.
though. It's an event.
there.
So
Ghost
all
Adventure.
pay-per-views are
Ghost
events
Adventure.
then. So you can't
Isn't
use
that-
any
that's
pay-per-view.
Zach, that's Zach Bagans, right? Ghost Adventure.
But I did. I was thinking for twats. what would be-
Feeling, bro. Look at my hairs.
Look at
What-
my hair
what would-
standing straight up.
What would be interesting for twats though is if you guys did a bracket for like best playoff game ever, right? And then you could
No,
We-
because
we-
Twats
Paramount.
only talks about basketball. They don't talk about
we
anything
don't.
else.
No, we've
Yeah.
actually-
and Rams and the Rams.
Oh, and the
Hold
Rams.
on now.
Yeah.
I
That would
like
be
to
the
put a stop to that
19-inning
right
game
now.
between the Astros and the Dodgers.
The
got-
Twats
yeah,
is
they're
no
gonna say
longer
Dodgers
talking
all the
about
way.
basketball thanks to LeBron James ruining the Lakers with Genie Bus. So
What
We're talking about
happened?
basketball
What
now.
happened?
he signed a $97 million contract. He's now
Extension.
yeah. So
good for him.
he's there through 2027. We have no money to sign anybody, and then
So,
he
but
goes
you guys,
out-
but you guys are gonna have
forces it- no, I'm
Bronny
not
on the
done.
team. You guys are gonna
he
get
forced
Bronny.
the trade. He's forcing a trade for Kyrie Irving, which will give up our last two first-round picks that we have through 2030. So we
Well,
will
who
have
are they-
no picks.
Who are
we'll
they
have
trading
nothing.
Kyrie for? Are they trading Russ?
Russ and picks. That's what.
Man,
they're gonna
I'm
give up.
so glad you guys aren't talking about basketball anymore. Like, oh my god, what a difference!
You know what?
making.
Greg, let's change the topic. A bit. I got a good idea.
I got a soundbite here. I got a soundbite.
LeBron will be on one.
All right. LeBron will always be number one.
Hey, I got some sports news.
Well, I got something.
Does it
What do
involve
you got?
Dennis
What do you
Rodman?
So I
Dennis
got.
Rodman is going to Russia.
Yeah.
I'm going to save that girl.
All right. What do you got, Greg?
Is he going in a wedding dress?
I
He
hope
might
so.
be. It's fucking Rodman. Who knows?
So Dana White, UFC president Dana White, was on like some podcasting with Rob Gronkowski, and he said on that show that when the Raiders came to Las Vegas, he was tasked with trying to get Tom Brady and Rob Gronkowski to come over to the Raiders,
Still
and he
wouldn't
said
have
that he
helped them.
had the deal finalized, but John Gruden fucked that all up, and then they went to Tampa Bay and won the Super Bowl. So, thanks,
And they say
Gruden.
John Gruden's racist.
That's a good question. So, is this right or racist? Filipino women have the smallest natural breast in the world.
What does that have to do with?
Yeah, where did that
It's actually on a card.
Yeah,
on a card.
okay.
That's
It's
right.
my Christmas gift from
We're gonna go right.
last year.
Yeah,
Glad he held
yeah.
on to that for
Racist.
9
Yeah.
months.
Racist.
Yeah, the transition was fucking way off, dude.
Yeah,
but
yeah,
I
that
mean,
was
whatever.
terrible.
You know? Whatever
fucking
works, I guess.
horrendous.
It is.
Yeah.
That's right.
Is it right or racist?
Racist.
Right.
I'm
Greg,
gonna say racist.
Probably right.
I'm gonna
Art?
go with racist.
It's right.
What?
Still
Bitches.
racist.
I don't want to be right about that though. Like I can't share myself on that.
All right. The China Economic Review reported in 2015 that 70% of all sex toys are made in China.
Are they duper?
I made these relevant for the show.
Or are they made in Taiwan
Where's the fleshlight from?
Quick question about the
and the
fleshlight.
Moby?
Since inflation happened, Duper, do you mind if I get you a used one?
Feels like new.
I mean, yeah, it'll still be what?
Gives a whole new meaning to
what?
pre-cum.
Oh.
Anyway, I'm gonna say right, Duper.
Right.
Right.
What are you guys saying?
Right.
You
It's gotta be right.
you have to repeat the question for people like me.
Everything's made in China, dude.
The China Economic Review reported that in 2015 that 70% of all sex toys are made in China.
Racist.
No, it's true.
Fuck.
Okay.
I'm 2 for 2. What?
All right. Here's a fun one.
I don't want to play no more though.
Crazy Horse, the Native American who fought in the Battle of Little Bighorn, had fighters in his army named Snatch Stealer, Tanned Nuts, and Shits on His Hand.
I gotta go right.
I gotta say right.
That's gotta be right.
Come on, Tanned Nuts. What do you got?
I'm letting Greg go first.
I'm going racist on this one.
All right, I'm gonna go racist. Greg's been 2 for 2.
That's right.
Oh, that was gonna be my second guess.
Wait, it doesn't include William Knifeman.
Oh,
So what was
man.
the rank of Shits on My Hand? I mean, was he like a sergeant or what?
How did he get the name?
No, I'm
Dude,
sure we can figure that one out.
No, I mean, who walked that? Did he do it all the time? Was it a one-time deal where you're just like you're never gonna live that down? Like, just one time, and there's no river nearby, and you can't dig a hole, and you're just gonna shit on your hand because you had.
Well, it's
to.
like one of our good listeners who shit their shoes. They're never gonna live it down.
Exactly. Or was it a thing where he's like, you know what? I shit on my hand. It feels sanitary to me. It's a lot easier. Like,
Come here,
I'm
Shits
serious.
on Hand. Dude, I feel like that was just this podcast, right? Like, man, I love how un-PC they were.
I wish my drill sergeant would have called somebody that because I was just come here, Shits on my hand.
Shits on my hand.
Shit on my hand.
Come here, shit on my hand.
Tanned
Sheila-
nuts.
Sheila commented that Shits on Hand was number 2 in command.
Good one.
Oh man, Snatch Stealer was always getting his though. As many as 70% of marriages in Saudi Arabia are between blood relatives, as reported by the New York Times in 2003.
I'm gonna
The
say
New York
right.
Times. It's got to be racist.
I say right.
This was 2003.
I'm going racist.
I'm going right.
Rick's asleep.
No, I'm trying to think.
Yeah, he's going to bed. Now. We're at the end of the night. He's
You only
done.
got 2 choices, Rick.
What do you got, buddy?
I'm resting my eyes for racist.
It's right.
And you know why? Because they're all fucking territorial and familial over there. That's why, like, the king and his sons and princes have like 5,000 fucking family members and shit.
But how do they not have like humpbacks and weird eyes and shit?
And monkeypox? I don't know, man. It's a good question. Gerbils.
All right.
Kim Jong II sentenced his uncle to
Right.
death by feeding him to a pack of 120
Right.
dogs. Last
Fucking
one.
right.
Right.
Yeah, that's right.
Right.
It's gonna be racist. Watch.
Duper, did you pre-screen these or what?
Yeah, I did.
Oh, okay.
That was originally reported by a Chinese newspaper, but has since been denounced as fake news.
But it was right originally.
They just shot his ass.
So
That's it.
so is it racist if it was debunked? What I mean, how does that work?
So wait.
Well, because you're placing a
The
stereotype.
reality
on
is, you're
it.
asking a question, and we're supposed to believe the news outlets from China and
Yes.
North Korea. North Korea.
Yes.
Yeah. So it could be right.
Yeah. It was
Yeah.
right at one time.
They shot
so I
his ass.
said,
They
so
shot him.
You don't know that for a fact. That's what the North Korean media wanted you to think.
Yeah.
Yeah, I also don't
Mm.
care enough. So, yeah.
Then why'd you ask the question?
Because it was on the damn card.
Okay.
According to North Korea,
Yeah.
the dude's dogs were hungry, and he didn't want to see him suffer, so he gave up himself.
Yeah, exactly.
For the Herald one or whatever they call their emperor or whatever dictator.
Kim Jong Un.
Yeah.
Kim Jong Un.
So do you guys think Rodman going to Russia will actually get a release of Griner?
No.
Who knows?
Oh, is that what he's going there for?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought he was going over there to fight for Ukraine.
He's apparently tight with Putin.
That dude is just tight with all the dictators, huh?
He is.
Yeah.
I guess he did something similar a couple of.
Been able to help here?
What?
He's a Russian citizen now, right?
Is he?
Who
Thought
is?
He was.
Rodman?
I know.
Ago.
Yeah, he was going to North Korea for a while.
Yeah. He was like Trump's liaison to North Korea.
Yep.
Yeah, it's what's going on with these people?
Rick, I feel like your steam engine just kind of died.
Yeah.
Like, is there
And
any
you know
water
why?
left in there to burn?
Let me get some water. Hang on.
Because he doesn't have any popcorn. That's why.
Oh yeah, he's not eating.
I didn't
What
have time to get
happened?
popcorn.
All right, Rick. I'm gonna
Okay.
I want to troll you a bit on this one.
Of course.
According to the New York Post,
Wait, if you're trolling him, why'd you give him warning?
a Minneapolis school district defends
Pussy.
a plan to lay off white teachers first. So the teachers union is decided that they're going to lay off white teachers before they lay off people of color from the teachers union for reparations, essentially.
For reparations.
Well, not to remedy the effects of past discrimination.
School districts are doing some weird things right now, aren't they?
But,
Didn't Texas ban the Bible?
Why are we remedying
Like that?
past discriminations? I don't understand.
Here's the thing.
All
How
right,
are you
help
going
me
to
out
lay
here.
off teachers? We don't have enough teachers in this nation as is.
Well,
How you gonna
no.
lay 'em
So
off?
here's the issue with that is more people are homeschooling than ever before. I saw a study where it's 20% of children are being homeschooled. It's up
That's a
from
big
3.
number.
It's up from 3% prior to the pandemic.
Yeah, that's a huge number.
So
So
school
is
districts are in
it
huge
that a
trouble. right
lot
now.
of teachers are quitting and then just having side gigs as homeschooling?
That's possible, right?
Question:
Charter schools gotta be
Do you
taking a lot of
think
this, too.
if the white teachers who get laid off sue and fight for equality, that would be considered more racist?
They are fighting back, but it sounds like the school union, the teachers union, is standing strong on what they're saying.
Dude, I'll tell you what, man. As a guy who has no kids, homeschooling is where it's at, bro. Because they can stay home, learn their lessons, and then on their breaks go out and man the lemonade stand at the front of their house and hope not to get robbed.
As a guy with no kids, you probably enjoy your sleep too. So shut the fuck up.
Yeah,
Oh, I do.
Right now.
Yeah, I do love my sleep.
Here's an interesting
That
stat.
came off hostile.
Here's an interesting
It did, but
stat
it's justified. I'll leave.
from this school is that in June they reported that 16% of the district's tenured teachers and 27% of its probationary teachers are people of color. So does that I don't know. Does that accurately represent the demographic?
I don't live there.
I don't know the demographics of the area.
Yeah, but
Where's this at? New York?
Minneapolis.
It's
Oh.
Minneapolis, yeah. That's the second weird story. I noticed that like the schools are doing some interesting things. That's why I was going to talk about the banned books. Did you see that in Texas? I'm trying to bring it up right now.
No.
I heard about it.
Texas school district, they pulled 40 books off the shelves because it couldn't. I'm going to give you the verbiage right now. They wanted to remove 41 books while they undergo a review, according to, something to obtain there. But it included the Bible.
Yeah.
They also had on there like Gender Queer, a memoir, The Bluest Eye, which makes sense. Like some of these, they're worried about them being offended. And there was an actual statement as to why, but it was because somebody might have complained that it might be raise concerns. But they're worried about what the topics are in these books, such as race, sexuality, and gender identity. The Bible fell under that list, so they had to ban it. Which
Yeah,
now
that's
parents are
interesting.
all up in arms. They're like, you can't fucking do this to us. And they're like, dude, it literally is following the guidelines that we all established and the parents agreed to. Like, we have to pull it for now. It's interesting.
Yeah.
I don't know. We didn't when we went to school, all of us, because we all went to school in California, I don't remember the
Come
Bible
back
ever.
to me.
No,
Oh,
so
we
you gotta
failed
understand
that.
that is Texas, sir. Texas, the Bible is.
No, I know,
gonna be
but
there.
the point I was making is that none of our classes went over the Bible, and we kind of turned out okay. I mean, we made a podcast out of our lives, so
Yeah.
that's an achievement.
I went to an
Duper has
entire
not once
school
crossed
for the
over
Old
Fleshlight
Testament.
yet. Yeah.
Well, yeah. But I'm talking about public school,
No, we're fine.
school, not your
Everybody
rich
look-
Jewish schools, Lee.
Fuck,
I can't
Arthur and his
fucking.
TikTok.
so
He's great.
expensive.
I can't pronounce words, so I'm not that good.
That's what you can school
That's crazy.
Oh boy. Oh yeah, I want to make a correction from last week. So we got into this big debate about the Trump raid.
Wait, what
Right.
happened last week? I can't
Rick
remember.
and I
Stuff.
kept telling Rick
actually-
that the warrant was released, and I was
Yeah.
correct, and I sent you the links, and now
Right,
you know.
And I
Oh,
kept
here
And
we
talking
you
go.
about
kept
the
talking,
affidavit,
and so when I bring up a topic and I say the warrant was released, Rick
but
goes
you
to
were talking about the
affidavit.
you were talking about the subjects in the affidavit, but you were
No,
talking
I was talking
warrant
about the
being
subjects
released.
in the warrant.
And then
I was
I
clear
talking
in
about
the words I said.
affidavit, thinking that you were
Now
talking
Rick's
about
away.
that. So
Yeah,
that's where.
yeah.
So it was crazy. It's funny. Who was
Rick,
it?
Rick popped the fuck up for this conversation.
Oh,
Right?
fuck you!
It's funny because Preston brought this up a couple days
We
ago.
all
He's
might
like-
as well lay back.
He's like, I
Duper
don't
and
know
I
if you
get to
guys
fight
know
right now. I'm here.
He's like,
I have a boner.
Duper, you and Duper love to get into it, but I don't think you guys realize you guys were both kind of right and
Yeah.
both kind of wrong.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, my bad. So sorry, Dupe.
Yeah, me too, buddy. So I just wanted to correct the record on that.
Oh, that didn't
there
go the way
is-
I imagined it.
Yeah, I know.
There
I expect this
is
to be a 10-hour
pussies.
argument.
What
The
fuck?
affidavit
He was
might be
right. He
coming
was
out.
absolutely right.
The judge who actually signed the affidavit or the search warrant is actually in favor of it being publicized. The right, but the Department of Justice does not want it to come out. So we're gonna see if we'll get it in the next week or if it's gonna go to the Supreme Court.
Even if it goes to the Supreme Court, it's still a ruling that says it has to be redacted. So they have
Right.
to have. They can still protect some of that information, that critical information. Hopefully, they can protect the names because I think that's their biggest concern. Right?
It's
is losing
important that it
witnesses.
comes out.
I think it's important too, but I think that you need to protect your witnesses. So that's something that you have to look at too. So if there's a way to do it without, shaming them, or what do they call outing them, basically, absolutely do it. Put it out there. Let
I
everybody
told you that Trump just whited out the letters that said top secret, and it's not top secret anymore. So there you go.
Well,
Is that
That's
how you
kinda-
declassify something?
that
Yes.
is
no,
kind of how the
it's not-
president
that's not how you do
declassifies
it.
stuff. Yeah, he can kind of just declassify anything he wants.
Not classified. Never was classified. This is
But-
stupid.
Look at Josh shaking his head like you.
That's not how it works, Duper.
Okay, all right, yeah, sure, okay.
He can't just snap his fingers. That's declassified. No,
No,
it
he
has
can
to go
tell
through
you
a process.
declassified.
Actually,
no, it
they-
does not for the president.
Yeah,
Not
the
for the
president.
president.
The president has the authority. I mean, just look at it. Like for example, Osama bin Laden. That whole thing was classified until
Now-
fucking the press conference, and everything became declassified.
The question around the Trump documents and what he has is if he declassified it while he was a sitting president or not, because that's where it becomes very murky as to if these are classified documents or not. That's the only question. Because if he did not prior, then maybe you have a case. But if he did, then they're
Hold on,
declassified.
Duper. Hold on, Duper. Josh wants to say something.
What-
I can't say much, but if he did declassify the information, there would be record of it somewhere.
Exactly.
But that's not how it works. It's kind of murky
Okay.
with the president.
There was.
so
It was on. It was on
That's exactly
OAN.
how it works.
Several. So just Duper. I know you say that's not how it works because that's what Breitbart said, but I'm
Uh,
telling you, and we can't talk about this a lot, but classified information is highly regulated, and even if the president, if Jesus himself came down and said, "Trump, you can declassify that," or and he went ahead and did it, there would be a process to get it off the log as classified. It would not be registered as classified information right now if he had declassified it properly. How about that?
Okay.
Does that make sense?
So what?
makes sense.
Yeah. What it
For
boils
one
down
side, I
to
disagree.
is that he wasn't the active president when
That
these
is the
documents
thing
are
in
questioned.
question.
That's
That is the
what
question.
it's all about.
Yes.
Because only an active president has that authority.
Yes.
An
Yes. And there's not
does
not necessarily a formal
So do
process
you
for the
think
president
that
to do
whoever
that.
manages the classified information fucked up and they were like, here, I know you said there's declassified, but I'm not going to go ahead and check that one off my list. Is that what you're saying?
I'm saying what is possible
Mhm.
is that it just wasn't done properly, right? And so the process for a president to declassify documents,
Do you know the process to declassify documents?
if a common so let's say a low level employee within the government, you think that they have the same processes as the president has to
Yes.
follow to declassify documents?
Absolutely.
Okay, I'll help you out with that.
Now,
All right, so let's
you can
move
have
on.
the authority to do it, but you still have to go through a certain amount of steps to declassify an item. Yeah. That
Okay.
doesn't matter what authority it's on. Now, maybe if I'm lower level, I can't be the one to say this is declassified. I have to send it up the chain to get it declassified and authorized, but it still will go through the same steps to be removed from an inventory of classified documents.
Okay. Los
That's
Angeles
basic
County
logistics.
DA. Well, because we're just going to keep talking back and forth on this. The recall on George Gaston found insufficient ballots, or did
Yeah,
not get the
I think that's a
number
lie.
of signatures that they needed in order to get that on the ballot for the recall.
It's a
What do you
goddamn
think?
lie.
You think it's bullshit? Because
Yeah.
200,000 signatures were removed out of 715,000.
Yeah. They stopped the steal.
Do you really think that, or are you just trolling? I don't know what you're doing right now.
100%. I feel like something shady went there because there's no way. The way that guy is regarded
Yeah.
in LA County, not just LA County, but throughout the state, you're telling me that there's not enough signatures and that you're going to wipe up 200,000
200,000.
signatures for what? I mean, and then how did you make it so difficult? It should be as simple as a fucking signature, right? That's all it's supposed
Yeah,
to be.
right. Well, because I
So-
mean, when we talk about election laws and things like that, less than 1%, I think, of mail-in ballots during the 2020 election were rejected. But then now we have almost a third of ballots being rejected during the
Something
recall.
shady there.
Yeah.
Either somebody really fucked up on the recall effort, which I think they were. Didn't they say they were going to go like 200,000 over just to be safe?
Yeah, they did. They went tremendously over.
Yeah. So I mean, come on, man. Lee, what do you think?
What?
Oh, he's muted. What do you think, Lee?
I don't. I got nothing.
We're talking about Gascon.
Are we?
And the recall effort.
Okay.
How they threw away all the signatures.
We did?
Hey, we're having a show right now.
He's so tired.
No. I have not paid attention to a damn thing you guys have been saying, and I've been
No.
putting together my own little thing here. But my
What have you been
code
working
didn't work
on?
at first. There we go. Okay.
Oh, there
Just
it is.
making some lemmings jump off a cliff while you guys talk.
Lee, I love you so much.
That's all we need.
Because I don't know.
Yeah, all right.
Well,
Yeah.
either way, that kind of sucks because I would have liked to see him go.
Yeah, it's kind of tough, man. I'm sorry for you guys out there. Yay, criminals.
Yay, we get him a couple more
Yay,
years.
criminals. What were we talking about? I'm sorry.
They
Words.
removed 200,000 of the signatures from Gascon's recall effort, so it failed.
Oh,
So
yes.
were those signatures just a bunch of X's?
They
So
s-
like instead of like actual, it was just X, and they're like that one doesn't count.
Probably. But there was also like 40,000 that were duplicates and or people who used different names with the same address over and over and over and that kind of shit.
Did you guys hear about the Meta bot, the Meta AI bot?
No.
No.
No. So Facebook, the parent
Bastards.
of this AI bot, they
Fucking
came out with
Zuck.
this. They came out with this pretty, this artificial intelligence, right? It's supposed to be kind of smart. The problem that they're saying with this machine is that it's kind of racist, anti-Semitic, and it's also denying the 2020 election results. It said that the bot, which was launched 2 weeks ago, in chats with Insider, the bot said Donald Trump is the current president and repeated anti-Semitic stereotypes. They said they're trying to work the bugs out on the machine.
That's a pretty big bug.
It's a huge book.
Huge.
Very big, very big. Trust me, I know.
Very, very big, very huge bots.
There you
But I
go.
love these bots. These bots get created for me. They're lovely. I love these bots. So many bots.
You think it's going to campaign for?
Show Lee from now on. Can we just have the Lemmings play?
Fuck yeah, we can. If
I
I could,
like that.
If I could figure out how to make it replay.
Yeah, we just
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's special.
Well, so we've got
No.
a crazy anti-Semitic Trump supporting bot.
AI bot.
And I bet you he'll never get zooked.
Fucking Skynet.
Look, I like how everybody. Look
I
at
know.
I'm ready.
everybody's looking down. Is anybody alive tonight?
I'm alive.
We can make it a short show. I can
I was-
see that everybody's.
I was looking up.
I just wanted to tell you guys that I'm not going to be on for the next 2 weeks. So
Why? Where are you
Stop
going?
I will be on airplanes. Airplanes.
Where are you going, though?
Places. Nowhere good. Work stuff.
Why wouldn't you just take the buses since you work at a bus station?
Cause I gotta do long distance bus stuff. And that just sounded way too close to butt stuff. So yeah, no. Bus.
I'm cool with
BUS.
it.
Rick got all excited.
I know. Rick just perked up.
I
Gosh, you're
think
gonna have to carry the show.
I did it.
I
Yeah.
got it, dude. No worries.
Does anybody want to be a guest on the show? Guest host?
I do.
And then not only will you have to guest host, but you'll have to do all the editing and video edits afterwards. So make
Yes.
sure you're prepared to do that.
Yes.
Hmm.
No
Any
one.
takers?
Sounds fun.
In the
no
chat?
No one reached
Oh, wait.
out.
The 12 of you in the chat don't want to do it? I mean, 6 of you, because there's 6 of us on there.
I'm not doing it.
I'll do it.
So we might have a lot of delayed content over the next couple weeks. So just to let you know.
That's fine.
Rick's probably going to cancel the show, so there might just not be anything.
I'm
So
just
there you go.
canceling everything.
I mean, he's been working on it for a couple months now, though.
I've been trying.
Yeah, yes.
Yeah.
I'm doing everything I can, Greg.
Oh well.
Mhm.
You know what I
I
think?
thought I had you.
I think Frankenstein's monster needs to go to bed. Look at his tired eyes.
No, it's good. We had a good night. We had a good run this week. It was fun. Greg, you enjoy your next 2 weeks. Don't do anything stupid.
I'll try not
doing the
to.
Monster Mash.
Where are you
Greg,
going?
get
I'm
help.
sorry, I didn't hear you when you said where you're going.
On aeroplanes,
Doing what?
Greg,
I'm
flying.
telling you.
For the
we
bus
need
station?
pictures.
Yes.
We need pictures of all the food again.
Yes. Yeah. Well, I'm actually hoping that the hotel I'm staying at has a restaurant, and hopefully that restaurant is open. So yeah, I'm evidently
healthy
staying
thoughts.
in better, better accommodations this go around. So yeah,
Healthy thoughts, Greg.
yes.
Don't,
Oh,
uh,
I've lost. By the way, thanks for the love and
Also
support on my
remember, you
Calibrate
don't
challenge.
friends with salad.
Yeah.
I've lost like 3 pounds in less than a week, so that's pretty good.
Oh,
Great.
Good job.
Yeah, I still got all these chins.
How you feeling
but
though?
Good. I have a lot of shit, like literally shit. I eat stuff and I shit because there's a lot of shitty things going on. But other than that, I'm good. You know,
So when are we doing the update on that?
when I come back,
Wow. So we got to wait a month in between.
3 weeks.
Hey,
Are we
quick
doing
question,
a Labor
guys.
Day?
I don't know.
Huh?
We can talk
I
about that
won't-
after the
I won't be
podcast,
here.
huh?
Oh
Well,
yeah. So
yeah,
then,
on the show?
yeah. So yeah. So maybe you only miss me for 1 week then. I don't
Yeah,
know.
we might not. We might take Labor Day off, guys. Fair warning.
Maybe.
Oh, okay.
Rick doesn't
I
do
am.
any work though,
Hey.
so I don't know how he could celebrate it.
Yeah, I don't
Big
know.
warning.
I know who won't take the day off though is Art because he's putting out fantastic content on TikTok. So make sure you head over there and find us.
All right,
know
what
what
were
you
you
should
saying,
do is
dude?
go
My
look
bad.
Greg,
I have a question because you brought up the topic of like eating and just shitting.
Yes.
Can I ask you guys a question?
Sure.
How
Titties.
often, like in the span of 24 hours, how often do you shit?
Before or after or during
No matter.
Calibrate?
Well,
Before.
before.
Before maybe 1 to 2. After
two?
like 3, 4.
Rick,
I guarantee you that I'll take a shit in the morning and I might take a second shit later. So maybe 4 in 24 hours at max.
okay.
You got 4 a day, Rick?
No. In 2 days, I
You
might
said
shit
in a
twice a day.
Oh, okay.
Remember, he likes his bidet, so he stays in there
I
extra
like
longer.
to get in there in the morning for sure, and then when I get home from work, I might drop one. Every once in a while, I might drop one at work instead of
The red
waiting
light.
until I get home. You never know. You're on the clock. You might as well get paid.
So on average 2 to 3.
Yeah.
Rough.
Josh,
Nowadays, maybe 1.
really?
Oh,
Fix your bowels, bro.
oh,
I
Okay.
just been eating a lot less, and I don't have to shit as much.
Lee,
wow.
3 ish.
3.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mm.
Because Sheila is claiming that I shit a lot.
How many
How
times are
many
you shitting?
times?
I'm maybe 3, 4
So
tops.
most people have 0 to 4 bowel movements a week. I just looked it up.
0 to 4 a week?
Wait, were
I'm
we talking about
sorry,
weekly? 'Cause I
zero?
was talking about daily.
Yeah,
Hey,
0. Who doesn't shit in a week?
Here's the thing, though. It says most people can have 0 to 4 bowel movements a week.
Whoa, Rick,
Not
are we
done.
talking about first world countries, or are we talking about countries where they don't eat?
Have 0 to 4 bowel movements a week.
Are you talking about
comma-
naked and afraid? I mean,
Let me
what
get
are
through
you
this
talking
sentence, I
about?
swear to God. But the frequency can range from 3 times a day to 3 times a week. To say that a person's bowel movements have become more frequent is based on an increase in that person's usual pattern, not on a standard definition that applies to everyone. There is no normal number of bowel movements. This is from the Cleveland Clinic.
Do we trust
Yeah,
stuff?
take
from the
that,
Cleveland
Sheila.
Clinic?
I shit just
Yeah,
fine.
they're actually, they're
You shit just fine.
I shit
Yeah,
just
but you know
fine.
what? You know what I bet it is, Art, is that you're taking a long time in the shitter.
Well,
That's probably it.
possible.
Yeah,
It's-
but I feel like we
it's-
all do that though.
He's
Yeah,
hiding from the
right.
kids.
For men, yeah, it's
Yeah,
your
I gotta-
escape. It's only
yeah.
5 minutes you get to yourself, right?
Yeah.
5. Who can do it in 5?
It's at least 10.
Yeah,
50% of according
Women
to
do
Elliot,
it in 5.
If my legs don't fall asleep me while I'm on the shitter, I did it wrong.
That's a good shit.
50% of
That's a good
once
shit.
a day, by the way.
Well, and hold on. Do you think that social media, to include TikTok now, is the reason why we stay longer in the shitter?
Dude,
No,
you're-
I've
you're-
always
you're-
done it.
No, it's always been that
Yeah.
way. It's either reading shampoo bottles or looking at fucking naked girls dancing on
Oh,
TikTok.
look at this stat. Only 5.6% of the people that have been surveyed out of 2,000 participants to Healthline said they only go once or twice a week. Everybody else says 50% of them said they do it at least once a day. 28% report going twice a day. It's all over the place. What was that noise?
Yeah.
What the hell was that?
Who's watching porn?
That was
That's the
creepy.
You guys
That's
started
the sex-
talking about it, so I started looking it up.
that's the sex robot.
Yeah.
Shut up.
Only 31% of respondents reported their poop consistency was similar to that of a sausage or snake, of a smooth and soft.
A brown snake?
Everybody else is just fucking blasting, like straight up spray painting the side of the bowl. That's what it sounds like. That's cool.
Have you guys ever fell asleep while taking a shit?
No.
I did that in Josh's dad's house a long time ago.
Were you
100%.
drunk?
I was very
No.
drunk, yes.
Yeah.
Josh,
That's
remember
a
that
story
time I
for
quit my
another
job?
show.
Yeah, save it. But I did quit a job, and Josh knows about it from that.
From the shitter?
Yeah. I fell
Did you
asleep.
get fired though?
No, I just said I'm not coming in. I quit. I had to take a shit. That was it.
That's good work ethic right there.
Yeah. Yeah.
I was like 17.
You're
Hardworking
never,
Rick.
Yeah, you're never allowed to talk shit about how kids don't work hard enough nowadays.
Yeah.
Ever.
Yeah.
Like, kids have no work ethic. I quit a job once, taking a shit though.
Dude, I had like 30 jobs from like 17 to 21. I don't care.
Fuck.
Dude,
Yeah.
we won't even
Whatever.
talk about the jobs we had.
Man.
It doesn't matter. Yeah.
Anybody else got anything else?
That was. I got fired from. I got fired from a job once, and they called me up, and they wouldn't give me a reason why they fired me. So like I asked like 2 or 3 times, and the third time that I asked, I was like, "So, dude, I just want to know why you fired me." And then they began to speak, and I was like, "It doesn't matter." And then I hung up.
That's badass.
I'm currently showing off
Yeah.
the store to all
think-
of our
I
live
think-
viewers.
I think Josh was there for that one.
Yeah, we have such a
was.
great merch
Yeah.
store that I'm the only one on the pod that actually wears our apparel. It's fucking fantastic.
Fuck you talking about?
None of you
Yeah, I
are wearing
wear
the
stuff.
apparel right now.
I'll wear one next week when you're not here, Greg. For you.
Oh, okay. All right,
Yep.
cool.
In your
Thanks,
honor.
Josh.
Yeah, make sure you go and check out the store, www.takewarningstore.com.
Do we
There's
have any-
gerbils on there and
You know what-
cockasauruses.
We need 90s era fashion on there, buddy. And I'm all in.
I tried that, and everyone
Yeah.
shut me down.
Who shut you down?
All
The
your
people who paid
friends here,
attention, huh?
everyone who's on the fucking podcast here.
I had never shut down anything you have done. I
You are
actually
so
buy
full of
merch.
shit.
When?
I don't respond, so I didn't shut you down.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't respond.
You not
Wait, what do you
responding
wanna talk
is
about?
you not acknowledging anything that I've done.
I wasn't even paying attention.
Mm.
What's he complaining?
Therefore, I take it as you didn't like it,
Hey,
and I
Lee,
don't post it.
how about you stop being so emotional like Albert the cat?
Titties.
Beto the cat.
Meow.
Beto. Meow. Meow.
It's late, guys.
Do
Let's
you,
go to bed.
boo-boo.
All right.
Do you.
Bye, guys.
All right, everybody. Next week.
Love you. Bye.
Bye.
There goes the mic.
All right, everybody. Thank you
Greg,
for listening. You fucking dick, dude.
Let's try and get one more out.
All right, everybody. Thank you for listening.
Rub it out, buddy. Just rub it out.
All right, everybody. Thank you for listening to the show today. Please go to takewarningpod.com where you can explore additional content on the podcast, as well as find the links to the podcast on your favorite podcast platforms. Also, please get on social media. We are on YouTube, Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook at Take Warning. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and let us know what you like about the show, what your thoughts are on the show, and what you would like to see in a future podcast.